your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what, good thing to say, I dabbled in stand-up and something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Woohoo! Woohoo! Welcome to the Chrissie Mayr podcast. 100,000 subscriber celebration stream. Oh my God. I'm going to keep clapping for myself. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. You stop. No, you. It's just, this is such an honor. This is an honor. Who do I want to thank? I want to thank you, the viewer. No. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I really can't believe that I hit it. I thought it would take another 2 years. I had some momentum, and then it had very much leveled off. And then I was like, well, screw it. Maybe I don't need it. And then started to pick up again. And oh my God, yeah, I think I hit it a couple of days ago. I think I hit it last week. Wow. And it was a very busy week last week. We did not do nightlife. We did not do Simpcast. We went to a local wedding in Jersey. Just a quick little jaunt. Usually you guys know how I feel about Sunday weddings. And well, this one was no different. No, it was still a Sunday wedding. It was Frank's like best friend from his youth, and just so much food, so exhausting. Like, luckily it was just a quick drive. That was the positive part of it. So that was last night. That's why there was no Simpcast. So I'm a little behind on the streams and talking to you all and saying hello. But oh my God, I can't believe it. And I don't know what's going on with my makeup today. I have my main bag of makeup, which is in my bag that I took to this wedding, and I don't know where it is. So this is like backup B squad makeup. And you know what? I am going to celebrate with my favorite malted beverage. I'm pretty sure this drink is a year old. I think that these are from last summer, not this summer. Do drinks expire? Do we know this? Does anyone in the chat know if drinks expired? Do not drink during pregnancy. Well, I'm not. The bean is asleep or almost asleep. So I'm gonna tip one of these back. Exactly one. I think this is one of the old ones. I had some old ones and then I had some new ones, but I'm pretty sure these are the old ones. Whatever. I'll take an old drink. I'm not better than that. I'm not better than anyone. Hi. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Oh my God. It's so good to see everybody. So we've sent the link out to 100,000 people. Whoever comes. It's a free for all. And yeah, it was fun last night. I squeezed myself into a dress for the first time in a minute after giving birth. That was fun. I had to buy an undergarment similar to the jaws of life. You just have to like cram your whole body into it. And it's very tight, but it kind of holds everything together. So you're not sloshing about. And yes, I did bring my pump to the wedding. I pumped in the bathroom. I pumped twice in the bathroom. And at first, like um the friends that we were there with, it's like mostly like they're my friends too, but they're first Frank's friends. So that's like how I categorize them, as Frank's friends, even though I've known these people 10 years. Um one of them was like, just pump, because it's this like very bougie, nice spot in Jersey. And she was like, just pump in the bathroom, like just take one of the, because there's couches and it's palatial and it's like very chic, a lot of white and black clean lines. She's like, just sit on the couch and pump. And and then so I sort of sit down, I put it on one of the little tables, and like I unzip my dress, I kind of like take the top down, and I'm like, I can't do this here in front of these people. These people paid good money to come to this venue. They don't want to see me with a fucking nipple out in the bathroom, feeding my kid from afar. And so no, I had to take it into the handicap stall. So like you do. Not glamorous, but you do what you got to do. And so I did that twice, and it was good. Yeah, I had Chilean sea bass, and Frank had the steak. We slow danced. It was so nice. Oh. And my God, the bride and groom, they were just so incredibly in love. Like they both made each other. You could tell, like, they were both so freaking happy. And I really love weddings. I'm such a sap. I cry at every one, like whether I know the people or not. I cry at every single wedding. And everyone's walking down the aisle at the church, and like they had like these two little boys doing like ring security, which is like it's a Pinterest idea. People have done it. It's been done. But I still, they were carrying this one sign that said like protecting the ring, something like protecting the ring today and our godmother forever. And as soon as I saw that sign and read it, I started to cry. I was like, oh, those little beans. And yeah, everybody looked so beautiful. Uh, they had black bridesmaids dresses, which I kind of am against. Everyone looked great. Who doesn't look good in black, right? Very chic. But I would not do a black bridesmaid dress. I just don't think that is a wedding is like the one time you don't wear black. You got to do some color. I would have done for like a late November wedding. I would have done a wine or a scarlet, or you could do a navy. You could do an evergreen. There's a lot of flattering jewel tones that kind of look good on everybody. So you could do like a silver if you really wanted, if you really like wanted to. Dark gray, even, like just not black. But they did black, and it was fun. They had just personalized everything. Like their font was everywhere. Like they had a little almost like logo that was on the napkins, on the projector screen. They had like sparklers like blowing up on the stage. It was crazy, but it wasn't pretentious. Like they very much went all out, but it wasn't like one of these pretentious like Indian or Albanian type weddings where it's like 600 people and you're like, Jesus, enough already. It was cool. And like, they weren't like a young couple, so they're both like established, working, have the money to spend. It was very much a YOLO event, and I'm still tired from it. Who is this? You, Fook, that marry me, Chrissy. I love her. You long time. Oh no, you're too late. Gosh darn it, you're too late, sir. You're about 2 years too late. 3, I guess. Quebec Patriot. Let me kick this out with my first ever super chat. Wow. First ever super chat for little old me. That's a high honor. In fact, I'll take a sip of my old Smirnoff for you. Yeah, it's a little flat tasting. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, what's up, Drew? Going to what's up, Chrissy? Going to AmFest this year? I'll be representing Vets Talking. Oh, this is not true. This is Operation Outstanding in Field. I am not going to AmFest. Where is it? When is it? Hi, Junior. Oh, thank you for the yellow boy. Congrats on 100K. Thank you. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, Joey Boomer, I signed up for you. You only had 6 or 7,000. I knew you were a star. Oh my God. And obviously funny. That's so sweet, Joey Boomer. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, it's not Amish Fest. It's not for the Amish. It's America First Fest Festival. Oh, wowie. That's real cool. No, and it was hard. It was actually pretty hard to be, even though this was like a close local wedding. I was just constantly checking in with the baby. Well, not with the baby. I was checking in with my mother-in-law who's watching the baby. I really couldn't relax the whole time because I just was so worried about him. And I don't know. And then I got back. I was like, are you okay? Did you get enough kisses today? But oh God, and the cocktail hour on this thing. There were like 30 stations on the cocktail hour. There was literally everything you could think of. A full-on sushi station, like a person making sushi. All this like these fancy rolls. There was a carving station with like different like ribeyes, lamb chops, tiny hamburgers and cheeseburgers. That was really insane. There was a fresh mozzarella bar. There was a huge ice sculpture, and I didn't take a picture of it. There's like a huge ice sculpture, which was like an ice luge for, I guess, like pouring vodka down to do like chilled vodka shots. And I said to the guy, I'm like, where do you put your mouth on this thing? And he looked at me like I was homeless. He was like, you don't put your mouth on this, okay? It pours down into a shot glass, and then I hand you the shot glass. And I was like, I'm sorry. I haven't like had many experiences with like giant ice luge statues. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so uncultured. I didn't know it fucking went into a glass and not into my face directly. So I had to walk away and never return to that station. Oh, they also had like caviar there, and I didn't try that. I meant to. Whatever. You have caviar once. It's like you don't need to keep having it to prove that you're fancy. So they had that. They had a fruit station. They had like a pasta medley. Obviously, oh my God, they had a man slicing prosciutto, like not just a charcuterie board out, a actual man stationed taking a rump of meat back and forth on the slicer, slicing it. And of course, Frank was really happy about that because he loves his prosciutto. And he was like, see, look how thin it is. This is how you have to do it. It has to be this thin. You have to see through it. And I was like, all right, all right. I only went up once. Cocktail hour. I meant to go up multiple times, but like it's only an hour and it goes by so fast. And I talked to the priest for a long time because the priest went to the same college as the groom. And I was like, let me ask you. I was like, great service, by the way. Really, you crushed it. And I was like, when did you realize you wanted to be a priest? Was it during college? And if so, how much fun are you allowed to have? You know, if you make that realization and you're like a sophomore, you can't do like the typical college time. And he's like, no, I actually realized it after I graduated and was a teacher for a few years. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was like, I went to a Jesuit college too. Fairfield. I'm like yucking it up with the priest. I just didn't, because it was before I like found my friend's table and like where I was gonna sit, you know. And then I was like, gonna ask him, like, can you do other things? And then I just thought better of it. I'm like, nah, I probably shouldn't ask those kind of questions. And I just was like, good day, sir. Yeah. So that was cool. What else was there? A lot of sparklers. It took me like 15 tries to cram the card into this box. That's what I would say to people is like, don't have a tiny box to put your cards in, like where people can put their gifts in. It was like small. I took it in and out like 40 times. I was like jamming it in. But that was is all good. Gabriel Knight, Trump federal cases dropped. So much winning. I can't handle it. Also, congrats on 100K. Woo! Gabriel, the bearer of good news. That is so exciting. Were those the cases that had to do with Stormy Daniels? Oh my God, it's a month. It is literally 1 month until Christmas. The time is flying. The time is flying by. Wow. Night owl. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Congrats, sweet lady. Here's 200,000 more. Oh my God. I haven't even planned. I didn't even know I would make it to 100,000. I don't know what's going to come after. Thanks, Night Owl. You're always one of my favorite peoples in the chat. A lot of my favorite peoples in the chat are here today. Oh, for the January 6th nonsense. Okay, good. Good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Trump. I'm so happy he got into office. Ugh. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are we cooking? Are we just buying Chinese food? Are you guys staying at your homes? Are you traveling? Tell me what you're doing. Also, I've decided I am going to make another pie. I'm going to dust off my, pie pan and make a pie for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it Wednesday night or like Wednesday. You know what I could do? I could prep the crust earlier. That would be doing myself a favor. Make the crust earlier. Let that sit in the fridge for a minute. That way you're not doing it all at once. And then I could maybe prep the apples, peel them, squeeze a bit of lemon over them so they don't brown right away. And I could chuck those Betties into the fridge. I could do the crusts in advance. I could do the apples themselves in advance. I could at least peel them. That way I can toss it all into the pie and like just throw it together. You know what I can't do though is make an ornate pie crust cover. I don't understand like how people are able to and I'm like an artistic person, but I don't understand how like women like they do this with the pie crust. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how they get it like weaved over each other like that. I got to figure out how to do that. James Shark, congrats on 100,000. Thank you, James. James Shark, do 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 do. James Shark, do 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 do. James Shark, do 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 do. James Shark. The Bean really likes that song, by the way. I know. It's kind of annoying. I was like, really? I'm like, you're such a basic baby by liking that song. But it gets him going. It makes him feel excited. So I play it for him. Occasionally, when I'm feeling in the mood, I will put on baby-friendly music mixes from Spotify or whatever. Or I'll play like baby classical music if I want him to focus and calm down. So I don't. Oh, hi, Carmen. Oh my God. I forgot to send you the link, Carmen. I'll send you a link. I forgot. Oh, all my favorite people are in the chat. Oh my God. I feel so special. Oh. Yeah, just to catch up. What was last week? Right. I did Quite Frankly, which is Frank Valburo's show. And his show is out of the Dolls and Network, which is in it's Courtney! let's do this. Wow, let's do this. Courtney's here. Oh my God.
I'm a bit of a. My microphone's like way over here. Wow, I was talking into the void. I'm a bit of a trash gremlin here right now, but I made it.
I love it. Do you know that as a youth, in my youth, I would absolutely refuse to brush the back of my hair, and in fact, I can't even. It's rare. Like I can rarely ever run my hand through the back of my head. It just doesn't go through. It's like a constant perma rat's nest. But I really didn't brush my hair as a kid, and I guess it was too expensive to go out and get haircuts. So my mom would have this woman named Terry come to the house, and she would like cut all of our hair in the kitchen. She would just have us like sit in the kitchen in the middle of the floor, put a tarp on us and just like cut one at a time, but she would like cut all of our hair. And then my mom would basically be like, "You deal with it, Terry." And she would just like just really labor over trying to like brush out what would be a huge like ball of a knot in the back of my head. So she had to like cut part of it out several times. I don't know what my problem was, why I just refused to brush my hair.
I hated brushing my hair for the longest time because I always felt like it made my greasy roots greasier, and then it frizzed out my ends. It just made everything flatter to my head, but then my ends would fray out. But it was to the point where like I think I was 19. And one of my managers at work was like, "Here's a hairbrush. I just took this off the shelf. Go to the bathroom and brush your hair." And I was like, "Fuck, why?" I was like, "I'm gonna look worse when I come out." And she was like, "I don't care."
What kind of a job was it? That's a bit, I don't know. Is that out of line that somebody feels like so bold as to, give you a hairbrush and say, brush your hair?
I mean, it was retail. So like,
okay.
So I was customer facing, but like, I mean, I think about it and I'm like, my hair didn't look like I didn't brush it. It just looked damaged and like, destroyed because I would bleach it and dye it black and then bleach it again.
Black?
Oh my God,
you had dyed black hair. I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture.
I can't imagine. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I'm going to just drink my year-old Smirnoff.
You're not even going to believe it even if I find you a picture?
No, I'll say it's AI. Courtney, you had a very sweet stream the other day. You were like telling the story of I guess how we all kind of came to know one another or met, whatever. It was a very cool, interesting story, and we don't have to go into it if it like makes you sad. But I guess like a soothsayer, a psychic, somebody of some kind of a mentalist said that you would meet a married couple with a younger friend. And like that would be the start of like your new friend group, and then you realized it was like me and Frank and Keanu, and I was like, it's so touching. I'm so touched by it.
I know it was like, to be honest, like it took me a while. I was like, no, come on, no. Am I getting like too excited here? Come on. I mean, of course, like I love these people; they're amazing. But like, and then I was just okay. I couldn't. It wouldn't stop. It wouldn't leave my mind, and I kept trying to like think of something else, and I was like, well, remember Olga said I was going to meet somebody. Let's see if we can like think about who that might be. And my mind didn't even care. It was just, I just kept going back.
It was Olga?
No, I was actually basically in my meditation. I was trying to like think about that conversation I had with Olga, but then my mind just kept going back to that 2021 conversation I had with the girl I was doing Reiki with, who, was saying,
well, hello, congratulations, Chrissie Mayr.
Oh my God, you look like a sexy salsa dancer.
Ooh,
like,
ay caramba. Dance with the salsa.
Yes, go like this, and then be like,
yes, I'm auditioning for Dancing with the Stars. Okay, the Chargers game is on, so that would be why that is happening. He's fine. He's not having a heart attack. It's all right. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny because at first I thought I heard him say, "Keep it down." I was like, Gino of all
yeah,
people.
there's like,
what?
get my pills.
He said back to back first down something football.
Oh, I
something.
thought he said
First down.
back pills.
Get my
Get my
me
back
my
pills.
pills, girl.
Give me
This
my back
and-
bills. Oh man, I love it.
Chrissie Mayr, 100,000 subscribers.
Oh,
Congratulations!
Lee.
You're the who's more deserved than you.
I don't know.
No one is the
It's
que- is
weird.
the
I can't
answer.
believe it. I can't believe it. And I had lunch with whatever Amy today. I hadn't seen her in a minute, and it was so good to see her. And we were just talking about all the people we don't see anymore, and we were a little bit like sad, reminiscing about Compound. And she's like, "What is Drunk Jimmy doing? What is Frankie MacDonald doing? What are the bleacher
I'll tell you what
creatures?"
Drunk Jimmy's doing. He is at Offside New York at the football show literally every single time, and he texts me every day a picture of a different dog.
Wow.
He's still the exact same. Yeah.
This is
he-
why you don't give
every
people
week,
your phone
yeah.
number. This is what happens.
I
Oh my
don't
god,
know
I would
how
love
it
to get
happened,
a
but I'm happy
picture of
that
a dog every day. Just
what
That's true.
look at. I would love to just get a random picture of a dog every day. Like, hey,
like,
look at this
their
dog. I met.
cats, their dogs. He's like, look, this one looks like Harlem, and then he'll be like, this cat looks like Six, see, or he'll be like, this one looks
Cute.
like Michaeline's cat Kit, see, and he's just the sweetest.
He
So
I
is
can barely
sweet.
remember what Kit looks like, but I know him when I see him.
he's a black and white pup.
Oh. But yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see Amy. She was in the neighborhood,
She's the sweetest. Oh my gosh.
and yeah, she's like, she was telling me she's done, like done doing YouTube. She's just like, she hates it. She hates posting to it. She's like, she wants to focus on other things.
She's like,
So,
I'm over it, and
yeah.
for her quality of life, maybe.
Mhm.
Like, I don't care about this. Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, she's got
I
many.
respect.
She's got many plates to spin. And so she came and she helped the bean. And
Oh,
he was-
had she ever met him before?
no, never. And he was so well behaved, and it
He was
really
so
cute.
damn. Yeah, I said damn right before I said baptism. He was so well behaved at the damn baptism.
The
It was just
damn
like,
At that damn
he was
baptism.
really like calm, and I was like, Bean, just please don't shit your pants today. Like, of all the days, I'm putting you in this all white outfit. Can you not shit up your back, please? Please, for me, just don't. And then he didn't.
he didn't shit up his back.
He didn't.
He
shit up his
understood.
back.
Jesus did that.
Yeah, he almost shit up his
Not
back.
shit up
today.
his back. He kept him from shitting up his back.
Mhm. He was a miracle worker. Yeah. Did you know that Jesus was like God's avatar?
Like in Dress to Impress.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Lord
yeah.
be with you. Praise be to God. Praise my Father. Lord be with you.
That's the way to put it. Oh my God, it's Frank Valbiro. Holy shit. I was just telling the people about doing your show last Thursday and how much
Oh.
fun we had.
You know, this place is a lot less cheery without you and Keanu.
Oh.
Here. Oh man, hello.
But it's also quieter without us.
Nice to meet Courtney as well.
Hello, Frank.
Courtney's
Hello.
the best. She is an underutilized YouTuber. She's blowing up though. Is that the right word? Underutilized?
You know
It
what?
almost
I
sounds
like
like
it.
An unsung hero.
an unsung hero. Yes.
So this is a very big event, 100,000 subscribers, and you know, on YouTube, unless you've done something really, really crazy to blow up overnight, 100,000 subscribers is a testament of time and effort. That's what people always say, hey, Frank, congratulations on 100,000 yourself. I broke 100,000, I feel many months ago, and I am just now creeping up on 102,000. So
Wow.
it's really just a testament of time. So congratulations
It
to
is.
you, all of your
Oh.
wonderful hard work, and
Thank you,
congratulations.
Frank. Oh my God. See, like with you here, it already sounds like a very professional broadcast. You have a
Well,
good
what I think.
broadcast voice.
You
I
should get a lava
remember-
lamp for every 100,000 you hit.
Oh my God. You know, I should have sent Gino. I'm a terrible person. I should have sent Gino the link because Gino was my very first podcast guest. Very, very first. It was, I started this podcast January of 2020 before the pandemic. I was like, you know what? Let me be like every other comedian and do a podcast. And it was going to be once a week. And I was just interviewing. I guess my plan was, and I didn't know to do any different. It was just, I guess, and this is what most comedians do that is not a good idea. They just interview other comedians and it becomes like a circle jerk and it's very insular. And that only appeals to a very small group of people, like the comedy nerds who follow, I guess, the New York comedy scene. And like no one's really doing that. I don't know. I just feel like
I think I was on with you that summer. I think on the summer of 2020. I think you brought me on because I was still
oh
I still had a setup, makeshift setup in my basement, the Bin Laden basement. And, and
I was going to call Eugene in, and it wasn't because he said Bin Laden. It was my megaphone.
That was perfect timing, though.
I was gonna say, like,
just the Bin Laden alarm goes off.
that's it. You know, I had to go down there once the baby was on her way because she needed a bedroom. So I was down there in the basement. They had all these like, it's not a very appealing background. It looked like all those CIA videos from the 2002.
Wow.
You know, remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gosh, and man. So what's the big topic tonight?
So yeah, I have a medley of topics, but yeah, I had Gino on as my first guest, and it was actually in one of the conference rooms of my old day job, and I had to wait and do it till it was like after work hours. And God, I think did I record it with my laptop, maybe on my laptop camera or something like that. I don't. Maybe I did have a webcam. It was before I had like any good equipment, and then of course the pandemic came, and then that's when I realized like, okay, I want to try to do this like 4 times a week.
Oh my God, your first guest is here.
Oh my God, it's Gino, my first podcast guest.
Gino?
Right, what did we do it in like an office or something?
Yes, we did it at my old office, which in an old conference room. And oh my God, it just that does seem like 100 years ago.
Chrissy, I love that lamp.
This I got at a garage sale. I bought this
Yeah.
from the house down the block at a garage
I
sale
like
like
that.
3 years ago. It's
That's
very
good.
My God.
Yes.
Hey,
Aw.
you're referring to us on In Hot Water. That wasn't Aaron Berg, by the way, Chrissy. Remember, you'd keep showing up like as the homeless woman and all that stuff. We love that.
Oh, and at first I wanted to like impress everyone, so I would bring pies every time I came to Compound or some kind of a baked good, because I was like, please like me.
You never show
Love
up.
you.
Like that.
Congratulations, baby.
She cream
Thank
pie.
you, Gino. I did. I cream pied you all. You know what? Next time I come to Zidalza, I'll have to bring a baked good. I brought fruit and cookies for the election.
That's why Trump won.
It is why Trump won.
Everyone
Yeah.
loves an edible arrangement.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, it was great. We the other night we took a I don't know, we went to a new restaurant, and finally somebody on their dessert menu had a chocolate fondue. Just a small
Ooh.
little fondue kind of a thing. Again, I knew that the baby was good. Well, the baby, she's like 18 years old now. Aurora,
Oh.
she was like, man, oh man, she went nuts. She loved the chocolate
What
fondue.
did she put in the fondue?
Well, there was there was marshmallows, there was bananas,
Mm.
pineapple, strawberry. That's all you need.
That
That's all
it
you
took me a minute because I'm thinking souffle. I'm like, what the fuck is this man talking about? Yeah, that's
fondue
like that
souffle.
weird egg cake chocolate thing. Fondue, you dip in the chocolate, you dip the marshmallows into the chocolate, or
I
like
went, you know,
yeah.
I this reminds me of a really bad fondue experience I had. I went to this.
Zia.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Hi, you guys. I love all of your beautiful faces.
Oh my God. I miss you, Zia.
Chrissy, congratulations on 100,000. Holy
my
shit, that's so
God.
freaking awesome.
I can't believe it. I feel like my imposter syndrome is kicking up again.
It's
No,
funny.
don't
it
have
happens,
that.
but don't have it because you're amazing. You deserve all hundred of them, and I'm surprised there aren't at least a million more. I'm actually annoyed about it.
It's all right.
Zia's
shadow
pissed. She
banned.
wants to see the manager.
I want to see the manager. I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna get the Karen haircut, and I didn't fucking talk to.
Yes. I
I
want
had
to
a little bit
see
of
one of the higher ups.
Sorry.
please.
Yeah. I'm gonna write a sternly worded email. I've had
Yes.
caffeine, so please just Sorry.
Zia,
miss-
yet again, your abs are more sculpted than the last time I saw them.
Wow.
Shut
This
up,
is
I love you.
crazy. Put your hands above your head. I
Yeah,
want to see
what's
them
yours-
again.
Oh,
They
What's your
look
secret?
Oh my God.
She
They're
Your
looks
abs-
so good.
Your ab
I ha-
regime.
I had 700 calories worth of pancake for lunch. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I
Ooh.
do. You know what's exciting? I got my RDL up to 170 pounds, and that was
What's
like
that?
What's an RDL?
Romanian deadlift. So it's instead of
Ooh. In Russia, dads lift you.
it's lift you.
Oh, man.
Instead of doing like a traditional deadlift, you don't go all the way down to the floor. You don't go as far down. So it's a hinge movement. You know, your ass is sticking far back. You're bending your
Everyone
knees a
direct.
little bit more. Yep.
I'm
And
direct.
then
Keep
Wait,
going.
I'm just kidding.
you're taking the barbell down to about halfway between your knee and your ankle, and it's
Shin.
great for your your shin. It's great for your quads and your quads, I'm an idiot, your hamstrings and your glutes. It's Yeah.
Ooh,
it's exciting. I was very excited.
I gotta try
Nice.
that.
Love
It
it.
sounds thrilling.
What is
Romanian-
Romanian about it?
Nothing better than a Romanian deadlift.
Honestly,
Mhm.
I don't know. That's actually a good question. What the hell is Romanian about it?
Romanian deadlift. It sounds
Maybe the
sexy.
move
Maybe-
came from lifting dead Romanians. Maybe there was a war or something horrible happened where a lot of Romanians
There's always
died.
war. There's always seems to be a horrible thing going on out there.
And when they went to
Yeah.
go pick up the dead, they were already in the middle of their
Stiff.
shins.
Bring out your dead.
They were resting
Yeah.
on a pallet of sorts, and
Yeah.
so
A
they
lot.
didn't have to bend down all the way to pick up
Right.
the dead body.
That makes sense.
When
Yeah.
a
we
Romanian
figured
has a
it out.
YouTube channel and they use like silly ways to get to 100,000 followers, it's called a Romanian dead grift. I'm so sorry I said that.
Mm,
It's-
but,
Here,
uh,
all my
and
I
it was really horrible.
Really
And,
wished my chip soundboard would work. I wanted to press the fuck yeah button so
Oh,
bad.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, listen, ladies, I'm glad I stopped by. I should have brought some coffee, but I just wanted to thank you again for inviting me, and I want to congratulate you again for all of your hard work that continues to pay off, Chrissy. And cheers to a really big 2025 to you.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Oh my
Cheers.
God, that's soon.
Mm-hmm. Only a couple of weeks, and of course, if you want to come by
Wow.
for the Christmas party, then you go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, have a wonderful evening.
Wait, you don't want to
Bye.
stay and do
Bye,
girl
Frank.
talk with us, Frank? Okay.
Well, what the hell do I have to
Wait,
offer?
before you go,
Maybe
can
we'll
you tell us about your fondue story?
Yeah,
I
the
was really
fondue.
wondering about
Yeah,
it.
we cut you off.
Okay, well, I went real quick. I went to actually, this was actually a bad party for me. You're talking about Romania and you're talking about all the other stuff. This was a bad party, but the thing that first happened was the smell overtook me when I walked in. I was told by these girls that I knew from college that they were going to be having a fondue night. Come on by. So I brought my brother and my friend. He's Turkish, and I'll tell you why I say that. When we went there,
Because he's a delight.
it was horrible.
Oh, you
Yeah, that's it.
Went upstairs, and they had, when you go to a cheese fondue, they usually make like a cheddar or something like that. They tried fonduing some really stinky Swiss. It was the worst kind of cheese. You should never fondue this. It was horrible. It was
It was a
unappealing.
fun don't.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't dip anything into it. But here's the real thing. So everybody's getting sick to their stomach from the smell. And then I realized that all the girls in my the couple of the girls there were not talking to me. Now here's what happened. As I was going around, my friend, like I said, he's from Turkey. His parents actually speak Turkish and all that shit. And I don't know anybody from Turkey. So when I introduced him, I said, "This is my Turkish friend, Haroon." And we
Haroon?
go, his name was Haroon. Okay, so this is my Turkish friend. Apparently, there was an Armenian girl there who, of course, the Turks and Armenians don't have a very good history.
No.
She
Why?
thought-
It's a
the
genocide.
Armenian genocide.
Who?
We're talking
Someone
about genocide.
genocided?
Yeah,
Ah, pish posh, water under the
Exactly.
bridge. They didn't mean it.
They're telling me. I realized this one girl was not, she was very cold with me. And I asked, what the hell's going on? She goes, listen, she's very offended that she thinks that you're trying to poke fun at her with the Armenian genocide, because I introduced my friend as my Turkish friend.
He's Turkish.
So that night I was accused. Not only was I was fed horrible fondue, I was accused of being some kind of a genocide promoter.
LOL,
You're
you're a
a
genocide
Does that
enthusiast.
trigger you? Also,
Get out
the
of
place smells like shit because the fondue.
One of the last house parties. One of the last house parties I went to, especially fuck that. I couldn't believe it. So that's just one of those things. I never introduce anybody by where they come from ever again, because there's so many genocides now, you can't keep track of them all.
Well,
You
it's
can't
just so
keep up with
silly.
them.
Imagine walking around and just being offended that people are from different places. Like, what are they supposed to do about it?
Or like, you're so special. You're the only people who've had a genocide or had
Right?
some bad shit go down. Like,
Imagine personalizing it like that. Like,
Right.
anyway,
It was
that's a
just
long
a
time
cheeky
ago.
thing to say, right? It's
Mhm.
my Turkish friend. Nobody knows Turkish people except for me. Yeah,
I
they were
know.
just trying to be cultured.
And
Yeah.
And that guy Cenk Hunger
oh
from
yeah,
the
Oh,
Joe.
chink yogurt, yeah.
chunk yogurt.
Chunky yogurt, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
I mean, look at Anna Kasparian. She's Armenian. He's Turkish. They freaking work together.
they made it. See, they made it work. And I wasn't even coming from that angle, but some people just need something to be upset about.
Yep.
Anywho, I hope that you ladies have a good night, and I'll kindly bow out now.
Oh, Frank, good to see you. Thanks for
Bye,
coming
Frank.
on.
Good
All right,
night.
be
Good
well.
night,
Take care.
Frank.
Appreciate you. Oh, no, there's
Love
no
you
more
guys.
men. Charles S. Oh, thank you for the yellow boy.
Charles
100
number one.
Charles number 1,
Hi,
100K.
Charles number one.
Woohoo! Yeah, go Chrissy. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Yeah, I could spare a
Yes.
chirp.
Chirp. Chirp, chirp.
I think I could spare a chirp for you. Here we go.
Ceiling birds.
Ceiling birds. Oh wow. Push-ups. 10 minutes behind. Catching up a sap. Thank you.
A
Push-ups.
sap.
Like a tree of nothing.
Zia. Oh. Congratulations. And then that's when I remembered I didn't send you the link.
So disappointed. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for sending me the link. I'm excited.
Oh.
If you hear anything like that, it's just, Gino's just watching football. It's nothing to be alarmed about.
The pink boy. Thank you, Raider, for the very specific 6243. Raider, you should have said something. You're always a man of few words, and you're very mysterious to me.
Or no words.
Yeah. Zachariah Nunez, congratulations. Thank you for the yellow boy, Zachariah. Back pills. Zia, are you thinking of dyeing your hair again?
I'm gonna dye it pink, I think.
You are?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna
what
dye
are
it
we thinking? A dusty light
Dusty
pink or
rose?
like a
Magenta?
hot pink, a magenta?
I'm gonna do like a dusty pink, not too light because pink already fades so fast. Like if you get pink done, it's gonna be faded out in like a month. But I don't want it to be like a bright pink. I just want like kind of a softer pink. So I'm going in not this coming Friday. I think the next week Friday. And so I'm gonna show her some pictures, and it's fun. It's fun, and it washes out so fast. It's not like oh, now my hair's pink forever. It'll wash back out to blonde in like a few weeks.
Yeah, you're not like, oh, now I have to join the circus. It's
right.
Yeah.
It's just a little funsies. And I don't know. Lately I've been feeling more and more like I just want to change stuff up a little bit. Big boobs, pink hair. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have
Do
a
it.
Barbie moment for
Yeah.
sure.
We only have one life to live.
Exactly.
I have a
Change it
pink
up a
wig. I
little.
need to bust that out sometime.
Oh yeah,
Do
look.
it.
Fealty noticed that both Courtney and Kiki's names are pink, and me and Zia's are blue.
Oh, that's so funny.
Ooh.
That's
And we all have
true.
different fonts.
Oh, we do.
Really?
I love that we all
Wait.
have one though. I love that so much.
This is cool.
Courtney,
Why
is
did I-
yours? Yours is like it's part of your graphic.
Yeah,
Right?
it's an AI background. I mean, check this out. I can change it to anything. I should have made something for tonight, just for fun. But like, hey,
Oh,
do we want to talk about Ted Kaczynski? Because You know, we can do that. Or here's there's a picture of
There's
Michaeline on
Oh,
Playboy magazine.
oh wow, she finally did it.
I love
The
that. She has
finest
some good
hour.
boobs.
That's
Or
awesome.
here's this was only used once, but
Sports.
here's Jim Stansel and I doing a bunch of sports stuff. Here we are as Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears playing basketball.
Frank and I were
Um,
talking about this the other night. Like, I think you and Stancil could be an item.
That's
Are
what
they
I've always
not?
said. They're the female and male versions of each other.
Yeah.
We
Would you
really
guys
are.
date each
And
other? Have you
we'll
thought
live
about
in-
that?
We'll live in Tartarstan.
Carter's stand.
Is that where they make
Courtney, would you date
tartar
Tim
sauce with fish?
Stancil? I mean, you are a little bit separated by a few states, but
There's like a handful of states in between us. I think we probably forget that one another exists quite often.
That's because you're
so
the female and male versions of each other.
We would probably be like a week into it. We'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Is he
And then
still
he
with
would
that
he would
other
extra go,
woman?
"Oh shit," because he's like hooking up with different ladies all the time and then bragging about it
Oh.
on the internet.com. And then he'd be like, "Uh-oh, whoops." And then I'd be like, "Well, that's what happens when we both forgot that this was a thing."
He also
So
made
that
out
would
with my
happen.
mom, so there's
That's true. I
that.
mean, hey, you know what? I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
mind
so
having
that
that
might be
connection.
cute.
I was gonna say, how did I miss that? That's adorable.
that
It
makes
was
him
really
more
very sweet.
desirable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was-
I watched the video. I enjoyed it very much.
we all
Aw.
did. We all did.
It was great.
Let's talk about. This has been a fun topic on Twitter. Is the idea that maybe, possibly, Elon would buy MSNBC.
Oh, this would be so great. I want to see her lose her job or lose her mind so
Here's-
bad.
This is not a real clip. I think I may have been community noted on it, but I'm just gonna play it because it's so gosh darn fun.
To at least 3 Oh, can we put up the graphic of this?
What a loser.
But
Oh yeah. Oh, wait, I'm gonna pause it. And lead us not into temptation. It's a girl's
know.
butt that says
I know.
MSNBC and then Elon Musk trying not to buy in Comic Sans font, by the way, which is very funny.
Which is
even better.
worst of the fonts.
I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry. That does it for us tonight.
Did they overlay that meme over the top of her
Yes.
that reaction?
Yeah. It's not
That's
real.
awesome.
Rachel,
I mean, like-
pull yourself together. My God.
Pull yourself
That was
together,
a
woman.
clip from like, I don't remember what it was, but it
from
was
a
from
while.
forever ago. Yeah.
Was
but
it about Trump?
Probably.
I forget the
maybe,
original
yeah, maybe. It
context.
might have been in response to him becoming president in 2016.
They absolutely cannot stop talking about Trump the whole time. Even when he wasn't president, they never stopped talking about him.
Oh my God, it was
Yep.
insane.
It's so crazy.
Like, girl, I don't even care about him. Why do you?
So wild.
Elon
Ah.
waiting for Black Friday half off sale so he can buy MSNBC for just $30. A
Oh
steal.
man.
I guess we really don't need the whole article. That would be good.
I love
You know,
that.
we have to have an expert, someone who works in media, really weigh on this whole thing. That is, of course, Frankie
Chrissie.
MacDonald.
Frankie!
I'm doing great so far. You just reached to 100,000 subscribers. Back in the year 2016, I reached the 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I got my Silver Play Button Award on February 2017. That means you'll be getting YouTube Silver Play Button Award
When do you think I'll get it, Frankie?
really soon.
Really,
Really soon. But you had
2025?
to wait until February.
You finally got the YouTube Silver Play. You'll be getting YouTube Silver Play Button Award because you reached 100,000 subscribers.
I hope so. I hope so. I heard some gossip that they don't hand them out anymore.
You have to buy them. You have to pay like.
Can she,
$4
if that's
for 'em
the
or
case,
something.
Frankie, you're going to give Chrissy yours, right?
I got my YouTube Silver Play Button Award. Dogs was my YouTube channel in February 2017.
Oh,
So when should she expect it in the mail? Tomorrow?
you think by
That
February?
means And when I did a New Zealand earthquake prediction back on Friday, October 21st, 2016, 3 weeks later on November 13, 2016, I got my prediction right for New Zealand, and I reached out to 100,000 subscribers that day.
So I could have reached it a lot sooner had I done a New Zealand hurricane report.
Is
you're
what
saying.
he's saying. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Frankie, what's the weather like in Canada tonight?
Right now it's cold outside but windy. Last week it was a lot of rain and drizzly and misty out last week. This week it's cold and dry.
We had snow in New York last week.
Yeah, and it was really wet in Sydney, Nova Scotia last week. 2 days ago, Sydney, Nova Scotia had high winds and heavy rain.
So the chill zone is
Frankie,
open, right?
Chill zone's closed.
We had
That's
storms
not what
out
you told me
here.
last night. You said the chill
Frankie-
zone was open.
Chill zone's closed.
Okay.
Frankie, we had storms
Close
out
for
here
good?
last week on Tuesday, and my power went out. But then I realized you didn't report on it. Do you not do reports on Washington State?
That means that a chill zone was closed since before the first day of fall 2024 in September.
Thank you. That clears that up. Thank you.
Frankie, what should I do? What kind of videos should I do?
I have an
To
idea.
get to 200,000 subscribers.
They got to do a lot of videos. That means you'll be doing better videos, like comedy videos, things like this.
Should she talk about the Menendez brothers?
Yeah, and Gina and did you hear about this? Gina was doing in the hot water show today. I was on his show. Gina was doing great so far. He's doing the football show tomorrow night.
Yes, he is.
Are you going to do the football show too?
Gina's going to be on the hot water show, football show tomorrow night with Garrett and Steve.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you though?
Because
Are you Frankie?
American Thanksgiving's on a Thursday.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to do anything for American Thanksgiving, Frankie?
Frankie,
I already had turkey dinner for Canadian Thanksgiving last month. My Thanksgiving was last month.
When?
Okay.
What day was that?
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Second Monday in October.
Why do you guys got to beat us to our own Thanksgiving? Who
To our own
founded Canada? Did Christopher Columbus roll up to Canada and discover
He
it?
did go
Why
to
do
Nova Scotia.
Why do you even need Thanksgiving in Canada?
Yeah, Christopher Columbus did go to Nova Scotia, for crying out loud.
Did
He
Christopher Columbus reach 100,000 followers before Chrissy too, Frankie?
Yeah.
Hey, Chrissy, you're getting the YouTube Silver Play Button award just like I did way back in February 2017.
I hope so. Who knows? Maybe they're running out of the fossil fuels needed to make it. But I'm gonna keep a little spot open. I'm gonna keep this right here, ready for it.
Just keep it ready and
I'm
available.
gonna keep it warm.
You have finally reached 100,000 subscribers.
I have done it. I have finally done it.
Frankie, when am I going to reach 100,000 subscribers?
Pretty soon, you have to keep working hard on YouTube and things like this.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Things like this.
And Gino reached 100,000 subscribers on his channel too. Gino Piscante got his own YouTube channel. He will reach 100,000 subscribers before he knows it.
Yeah.
But what about
he
Zia's
will.
channel?
Garrett and Steve is going to reach 100,000 subscribers. All those will be getting Silver Play Button awards just like I did way back in February 2017.
Yeah. Well, what
Frankie,
about
can
Keanu's
I have
channel?
100,000 subscribers one day?
That means once you reach up to 1 million subscribers, you'll be getting the Gold Play Button
Apparently,
award.
Keanu, you and I
Once you
know.
reach up to, once you reach up to 10 million subscribers, you'll be getting the platinum. You'll be getting the Diamond Play Button award. Once you reach up to 50 million, then you get
50
Ruby Play
million?
Button award.
Wow.
Who has 50 million subscribers like Mr. Beast?
Not too many people out there.
Yeah, not even Mr.
Like-
Beast has 50 million.
Wow.
Last I checked, he had like 29 million, but that was after, the debacle.
Yes, he's
So
still
you
streaming
get-
and doing stuff.
Can you get me and Zia a job at the chill zone then?
Sounds like we're gonna need it.
I think it's turning into a Chick-fil-A.
Nelson Peabody in Hawaii. I just got a message from Nelson Peabody. He's in Hawaii for Thanksgiving week.
What?
Wow.
He's in my
Somebody's
hometown.
doing well. That's really
motherfucker.
fancy.
Say hi to my
Yeah.
family, Nelson.
Frankie,
Yeah.
what is super chats? Demagini, what's up, home slice? Congrats on the 100K. Shouts to the lovely panel. Hope to catch you your next show, your next Northeast show, Chrissy. Rock on. Thank you, Demagini. Oh my God, Metalhead Madman. Whoa. Thank you, a red boy for 100,000 subs. Congrats, Chrissy. Wow, thank you, Metalhead Madman, king of the chat.
Congratulations, Chrissy, on you reaching 100,000 subscribers. You getting the silver play button award from YouTube.
Thank you.
Frankie, are you going to send Chrissy a super chat?
He's here. His presence is a super chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Chrissy. I do a great silver. That means, and Gabe and Steve is doing great, and you could be a guest on the Hot Water Football Show tomorrow night.
I could be.
Yeah.
In Hot Water Football Show with Gino Piscante.
But I don't know anything about football.
Neither do I.
Gino, Garrett, and Steve knows a lot about football. Gino Piscante, Garrett, and Steve know a lot about football.
Yep. Me too.
It's push-ups. I'm caught up. Congratulations, Chrissy. Thank you, push-ups. Miss you.
Thanks for checking in.
Jonathan Prezione. Congrats on 100K, Chrissy. Oh, Jonathan. Miss you. He's a bleacher creature. Romeo. Here's my contribution to the push-up bra. Ladies. Thank you, Romeo.
Yay.
Jeremy. Who's push-up bra? Who needs a push-up bra?
I honestly don't feel comfortable even wearing a push-up bra at this point. I put it on and it's like I've got watermelons in my chin.
Yeah.
If I were to
you would put an eye out.
I really would. If I put a push-up bra on at this point, it would be like people would be like, "Oh, rent is due." I see.
Well, see, as you can see, rent is due for me. Okay?
Rent is due.
How do I make my rent then? Hell.
Oh my God! Look at that photo.
I just gotta know Andrew Harms is doing great in these days.
I miss Andrew Harms.
Did Andrew Harms ever live in Seattle?
Andrew Harms still lives in New
He was
York.
a radio DJ at his radio station out here. But maybe it was a different Andrew
Jeremy
Harms.
Turner. Congratulations, Chrissy. What a sweet photo. Oh my God, that's really cute.
And the other guy, Super Ninja, he's doing great.
Vidal. Awesome. Yeah, I missed the whole gang. Push-ups. Am I a bra? I don't know.
Push-ups.
Push-up.
Oh, I
You got hands, you can be a
It's
bra.
like, hey, what's up? Push up, my bra.
push
Do
up.
you identify as a bra?
I should probably get away with that these days.
Oil King, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the yellow boy. Congratulations. Glad Frankie is doing well and chilling with friends. Chrissy, cook your favorite food. Yag, yag, yag. I tooted.
Oh.
Hope you can stay creative. And what is your favorite? Wow, yeah, I've never heard the word yag before. Favorite
That was a roller coaster.
the kazoo.
I found out Anthony Cumia is still doing his show.
Oh, he is. He is still doing his show.
He is.
Oh, we all have instruments.
Yeah. Yeah, do the body drums.
I'm just gonna dance and wave my
How
fingers.
does Frankie
I love it. Yeah, Zia does the interpretive dance.
Yeah.
Maybe you can play the
Frankie,
bongos right on
Frankie,
your
do
bosom.
you think that Elon Musk should buy MSNBC?
MSNBC, that means it's a news station. Just imagine Gino Piscante was on MSNBC and Don Jameson was on it too.
I cannot imagine if Gino
think that
Piscante was on MSN.
I don't think that could happen.
That would be when the world is ending.
Yeah, Gino's on MSNBC.
I hope.
Oh my God.
I would be like, oh, he's gone undercover. He's a different person now.
Dear Lord, please put Gino on MSNBC.
I would love that.
Please, God. That's all I want for Christmas.
I would be dying.
His own personal hell.
Frankie, what's your favorite Canadian Thanksgiving food?
Turkey, potatoes, carrots, and broccoli.
Ooh,
I'm surprised that you threw broccoli in there,
Why
Frankie.
not
That's the
stuffing.
yeah.
Do you guys eat mac and cheese on Thanksgiving?
No, I don't.
I'm making bacon mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
Whoa, that's hardcore.
Can I fly over there?
Yes. Yes. You're more than welcome to.
I fly over
Right.
just for bacon mac and cheese, Courtney.
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. Please.
That's hardcore. What kind of pie should I make? I'm a little intimidated because I haven't made a pie in like a year.
Make a nice apple. I feel like apple is very forgiving.
See you soon. Bye now.
Is he singing?
Are you
Yeah.
leaving? Uh-oh, he's frozen.
Oh, we lost Frankie. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you've gone vertical.
I thought he morphed into a different person for a second. I was like, oh my god, who's that? Like, did he get robbed? Like,
He's a shapeshifter.
He's
I
a-
love
oh
when
my-
Frankie
he
stops
would.
by and he show. It's like we don't even factor into his day at all. You know?
No. I'm
It's
gonna,
like-
Yeah, this is now
living
Frankie's show.
There he goes.
yeah. I don't know if he's getting his bearings. Oh, rhubarb. That's hardcore, Douglas.
Rhubarb is so chic. Apple, I hate apples
Oh.
that are cooked.
Oh man.
A fruit
My
pie. is
Aunt
not my
Tony, oh
jam,
man,
but
my Aunt
rhubarb
Tony
would be
made the
very chic.
best strawberry rhubarb pie.
Oh.
I dream about it every once in a while. I mean, I miss her dearly, but I also miss that freaking pie.
Wow.
Damn it. Now I just
Apples.
want
I love
pie.
apples. I love apple pie, but I just eat the crust and the goo around the apples.
Okay.
Mhm.
Goo
So-
is great. I'm pro goo.
The goo
I
is
love goo.
one of the
eat
best
the
parts,
goo.
actually.
Apple goo.
Yeah.
Once
So
the
you
apple-
you could make like an apple pie, then just take all the apples out, and technically you're just having like a crumble.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Like,
crumble.
that would be really good. Throw that on some ice cream.
Make a goo.
Pecan
Yum.
pie is
Apple,
delicious.
just make
It's just
apple
butter and
goo.
sugar with some
Love
pecans on
pecan
top.
pie.
Is it
I'm a
pecan
pumpkin
or
pie person.
pecan?
That's okay. So there's pecan, or there's another way to say it. There's three
Coon.
ways. Is it?
What? There's a third?
Yeah, there's pecan.
Pecan,
pecan,
or
Pecan.
you're an ass.
Pecan? I don't know.
Pecan?
Peckin?
Pecan?
There is one. It
It's
throws me
a
off every
pecan
time.
weekend.
Not you.
Peckin? Pecan.
Pecan?
Pecan, pecan.
So,
Pecan.
well, would it be like,
Yeah,
Pumpkin?
pecan, pecan, and
Pecan.
pecan.
wait,
No one says
Pecan?
pecan.
pecan?
I swear to God, people say pecan sometimes, and I'm always
I
like,
did-
"What?"
Pecan. Isn't
Pecan?
it?
Come on. No one says pecan.
I
Pecan?
swear.
I'm a lady.
I feel like
Pecan.
I feel like if it's a-
pecan pie.
Pecan.
you know, when I was a kid, I said pecan on my own. Like, that's how I read it. And I was corrected multiple times. Maybe that's a northerner thing. I feel like if you're going to name a dog or something, then it would be pecan. It wouldn't be pecan. But if it's the dessert, then it would be
Pecan.
pecan.
It's like caramel
Pecan.
and caramel. Caramel is a hard candy. Caramel is melted brown sugar. Caramel.
I've never
Caramel
had
is
anyone
like a
explain it
word.
like that.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yes, I'm very wise.
I didn't even think about that. I
I
just
learned
thought, like, I
something
know I'm saying it wrong because it's not spelled that way. So,
Pecan.
because I always say
Pecan
caramel, but like it's
um,
caramel. But okay.
Well, how about this? Do you say
Caramel or
Settle this
caramel.
once and for all.
crayon or crayon? That's the other
Oh,
one.
Crane.
The age-old question.
All right, I don't
That's
even know.
another
God,
one.
this is Bing.
always-
I'm on a
I
Bing
always-
search engine.
I always said crayon, but it's crayon. I know it's
Crane.
crayon.
All right,
Crayon.
ready, set.
Pecan.
Oh,
Pecan.
Ooh!
Pecan.
I'm just listening to this on a repeat.
Pecan.
I'm a linguist. Told you. Also, what is the
Something that was
origin
very
of
interesting is that
the word?
they pronounce pecans differently than we do. Well, and most time when I grew up, I heard it pronounced pecan. Well, when I went out there, they called them pecans.
It's pecan.
Uh-oh.
And one of the old members of one of the wards, she just thought it was hilarious because when she moved there, she told her neighbor that she was gonna, go pick some pecans, from some of the trees and make something with it. And her neighbor looked at her really confused, and she said, pecans. And she's like, yeah, you got those trees everywhere around here. And she's like, oh, you mean pecans?
But-
Hold on, I'm blown away by the fact that pecans grow on trees.
Yeah.
Where did you think they came from?
I had a can. A jar.
That's why you say pecan.
Do you think that they
Pecan.
grow on like on a
Pecan.
bush,
Got it.
maybe?
A pecan bush. You know, I've
They just fall
actually
from the
never
sky like manna
ever
in the
thought
desert.
about where they've come from. I just
Well, if you think about it, like, because there's such thing as tree nuts. That's usually
Right.
like if people are allergic to nuts, like they specify tree nuts. And so I guess
Coconuts,
it's a tree nut.
Brazilian nuts.
Oh, that's
tree
a good
nuts.
point.
what
yeah.
kind of nuts are not tree nuts?
I think peanuts are actually not tree nuts.
Where did peanuts come from?
Maybe they're a bush. I don't know.
Peanut bush?
That's giving me ideas for content I can shoot on the spicy.
Do they grow under
my
the
God, I
ground
love
like
this.
carrots?
Because my nickname is Peanut, so apparently I have a peanut bush too.
Oh, peanut bush.
Woo.
Although I
just
haven't
You
gone
don't
by
know what
that.
you just said.
I just we gave the bean. This was peanut butter week for the bean, and
Aw.
I didn't know whether to cover him in it like the peanut butter baby or just let him eat it to see if he's
Peanut butter
no.
baby?
You don't know the peanut butter baby, Courtney? Holy shit.
Can we see the peanut butter
I
baby? I don't know
do
it.
not
Ah,
know the
peanut-
peanut butter.
Are you
baby.
kidding? This is like crucial internet lore. How do
I
you
think
not
peanuts
do
grow
you-
on bushes. It looks like they are on a bush. Sorry. But
This is my actual favorite internet video. I like it more than Chocolate Rain.
I just know what a
Wow.
peanut butter daddy is. I don't know what peanut butter baby is.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The fuck?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember
This little
that
girl
now.
covered her brother in peanut butter, and the mom discovered them. And then the little baby, he's so big though. He must be like, I don't know. He looks like almost 2, and he just kind of goes like, "Eh," and it's like, it's really freaking cute.
Look at that big old clump on his eyelid.
Yeah. Oh, he can't even blink. He can't open his eyes because he's covered in peanut butter.
I guess at least they know he's not allergic.
You don't know.
Look what happens when Big Sis is left alone with her baby brother.
Oh God, I hate the freaking voiceover. Stop it. Stop it.
Our
That was
Les
Les
Trent.
Trent for a
I know
moment.
him.
Is it him? Oh, it is him.
Oh, he can't even open
That's
his
Les
eye.
Trent. He's the one that
That's
reported
Les
on
Trent. He's been on
Keanu's
Keanu
shooting.
Cast.
Really?
He covered my shooting. Yeah, we still keep in contact.
Okay, then I'll
When
keep
bullets
playing it.
careen past
3-year-old
the
Emily
window.
is happy with her masterpiece. Mom,
Honestly, that baby
not
looks
so
like
much.
he's having a blast.
I need to
Yeah,
find
he
a
looks-
non.
he looks
Okay,
happy.
I need to find the OG version because the babbling is so damn cute. He's like, "Da, da, da."
It looks like a spa of sorts, like a
Yeah, he's getting a
you
mud
know,
bath
Yeah,
or
mud
something.
bath, yeah.
I
mean,
Oh, this
Imagine
got-
how like soft and smooth his skin was after
This
that.
got 25 million views.
Wow.
How do you guys
Look-
not have seen this?
Chrissy, it looks like you have to cover the bean in peanut butter.
Oh,
that
my-
would be
yeah.
hilarious. Allow me to be there whilst you do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll come over. I'll help.
What
What
are
are
you
you
doing?
I know.
What have you been doing to your brother?
Oh,
know.
You don't know.
I just scrubbed him.
I was
You were
scrubbing
scrubbing
him.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, Ethan.
This is sus. Number one, I think that's Skippy. Number two, okay. Number two, why
It's like
would you?
it's in his eye.
Yeah, and why you just left these two children alone sitting on a table like this for the allotted amount of time for him to be that covered in peanut butter?
I know. Oh, it's Cecil. Hi, Cecil.
Cecil.
Cecil, have you ever
Cecil.
seen Peanut Butter Baby? Uh-oh, you're
What?
you're
Cecil.
muted, Cecil.
What?
Speechless.
All right, we have to cover this. This is really important. Okay.
This is why I'll never make 100,000.
He's so cute.
I knew you two must have been getting into something, but I just didn't imagine it would be this.
Oh.
What is he saying? Oh.
Does it feel good?
Ah.
Yeah. You have to go give you a bath now.
And then they made a meme after that. Like that was remixed into so many different like, does it feel good? Ah.
What are you fucking recording me for? Get the fuck out of here, lady. I'm in the middle of something.
Does it feel good?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to go give you a bath now. Emily, no more.
He says no.
Yeah. We have
Chrissy,
to go
invite
give
them
you a
on the
bath now.
podcast.
Emily, no more.
Where is the peanut butter baby now? How old are they? What are they
How
doing
good
for a
does the
living?
skin look?
Get him on the show.
Get him on the show.
Yeah, I feel this way as I do about God, who was that kid that was like, when I have friends,
Wow.
I like to have
Wow.
fun.
Wow.
Brett Ambler, I think his name is.
I don't think I know that one.
What?
I've never.
What?
The kazoo
I like the-
kid. That's
I
why
He was obsessed for like
why I
a
have all the
year.
kazoos. The kazoo kid.
I think a kazoo is an underrated.
It is underrated.
Yeah, right. I feel like that sound that it makes is so satisfying. I don't know
All
why.
right, let's look at this baby.
Everyone
No
needs
more.
a kazoo.
Okay, bye-bye. Let's go take a bath, okay?
I want to take it back on my hands.
On your hands?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh,
in the
okay, let's come
yard?
see this side. This is another view. Oh,
His
you're
eyes
beautiful.
covered.
It's just on me.
Emily, you're an artist. But let's not do this again, okay? This is not something we should repeat.
Oh.
Do it to me.
Do what to you?
This.
I'm taking a picture.
Cover me in peanut butter, mommy.
Tell me what you did to Ethan.
To be exact.
Tummy.
What did you do on his tummy?
Belly.
What did you put on his belly?
Peanut butter.
Butter in it.
You put butter on him?
Oh, look how
Oh.
fun. Isn't that fun? Oh my God. He's coughing. Oh.
Yeah, okay. He has an allergy.
Oh my God. The worst way to find out he has a peanut
Rushed
allergy.
to the emergency
Oh,
room.
fuck. He's got a peanut allergy. Rush him.
He's like, oh
His
no.
throat's closing up.
Oh no. Thankfully the peanut butter baby survived. Oh my God. I want to cover the
Aw.
bean in peanut butter now.
That would be adorable.
Yes, I think you need to for sure.
Lila. Speaking of peanut butter babies, hello.
Let's cover Layla in peanut butter.
Yeah. And be like, ah.
Yeah, just start yelling at us.
Lila, how are things? How's the tour?
So good. Am I lagging?
I think you're good. I'm gonna put you over
Okay.
there.
Oh my God. I just woke up. I've been sleeping all day. I woke up and I was like, the 100 subscriber streams. I have to get on.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Thanks. I'm just so exhausted. I've been on tour for like 23 days and I just got home yesterday.
Wow.
Oh, you're gonna sleep for like a week. It's gonna be the best sleep of your life.
Mhm.
Do you feel like a real yeah, like do you guys have roadies? Do you guys have
Oh yeah. It's a
Wow.
whole production. I mean, it's wild. It's really
Layla, how have your poops been?
The important
That's
questions.
the burning question.
It's
know
the
what?
first thing to go when you travel.
They could be better. I'm hydrating. I'm gonna rest and
But
I gotta
Lila
quit
has
having
roadies. Lila has roadies even when she doesn't have roadies. There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
somebody carrying her stuff or like.
Oh, yeah.
I
her
learned so much from Lila. Like the first time we were all on tour, like I turned around and out of nowhere a man appeared carrying her purse, and I
A
was like,
butler. She had an assistant. I've never seen anything like it. Carrying her purse. She's like, "Come, boy." Like,
yeah. Come
it
along,
was
Jeeves.
adorable.
And he's like, my name's
Yes.
Adam. She's like, anyway, Jeeves.
We don't need to know your name. Don't tell them your name.
so fun. No, it's been awesome. Look, and I'm wearing my Myrtle Beach sweatshirts.
Ooh, dirty
Okay.
Myrtle.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, Sam pushing me around in the dolly.
I want to be pushed around on a dolly.
I was with you when you stole a dolly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I did.
But classic Lila.
Yeah, that was at Anime Matsuri.
Yep, I still have it. It's in my garage, and it's
I
very.
I put it in my
You took it
car.
home? Oh
I
my
put it in
God,
my-
that's right.
Cecil, you're an accomplice.
See?
Exactly. You aided and abetted the dolly.
How could you?
He packed it up for
no.
me.
Have
I'm
you used
telling
the
you.
dolly since?
It's in my garage.
Okay.
It's there.
You know, better to have one and not need one than
Yeah,
to not have one.
You don't have to steal one again now because you already have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
great. So Myrtle Beach was awesome. We performed at this place called the Masters Gentlemen's Club. It's a strip club. But cool fun fact, I was the first stand-up comedian to ever perform on the main stage of this strip club. And it was
Were there a lot of
awesome.
gentlemen there?
Did you get to keep your clothes on?
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay,
And I
good.
did 20 minutes.
Wow.
While not only our little strippers were walking around, the main strippers, like 50, 60 of them were all walking around.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It was
That's
awesome.
Wow.
That's so cool.
I signed my name on stripper ass. It was great.
Ooh. Do you get pressure from people? Like, do people assume that you are also a stripper? And also, do people like go, "Oh, why don't you take your clothes off?" Like, do you ever get mistreatment like that?
Yeah, people. It's kind of interesting. People are like surprised when they meet me, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to do stand-up comedy." They're like, "Wait, there's comedy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so they get excited about that. And then after I perform later on, you know, they'll be like, "Are you going to go up there and dance next?" And I was like, "Nope, Diva, I did my performance, but I'll sign your ass."
I love that.
That's awesome.
And then they're happy. So
what kind of a marker is best for ass signatures? Like, did you have to do a trial and error? Because you can't do ballpoint pen. That won't do.
no, it is a black Sharpie extra large.
Oh.
For an extra large ass?
Just for any ass, any
All
body
asses,
signing.
okay.
It's
So
a
do
black
you need-
extra large Sharpie.
Do you need to do like a little alcohol wipe on the skin first to
Ah,
make sure that
like
it
a
doesn't
tattoo?
like?
We're not fancy like that here. It's just pull your
Oh.
pants down. I sign each cheek. Lila on one cheek, heart on the other.
Will you sign
Okay,
my
move on.
ass next time I see you?
Absolutely, Zia, and
Yes.
we'll feature it on my page,
Yay.
lilaheart.com. I make you laugh your ass off, and then you can go find your ass.
And I can be
Thank
like,
you.
guys, that's my ass.
Thank you, Big Raj, for the super sticker. Wow, thank you, Rhinoceros. Woo! Thank you for the red boy, king of the chat.
Wow, red boy.
If you forgot to hit the like button, you know what to do.
Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed, so that Chrissy can get to 200,000 subscribers.
Oh my God,
Yes.
I wouldn't dare. I would.
Do it. Do it.
K-Max. Oh,
What?
one of my absolute faves, K-Max. Thanks for the yellow boy. Wait, if this fact is true, what would it be for Chrissy, Keanu, Zia, and Courtney? Porn name equals first pet name in the street you grew up on, or any other name you prefer. Also, congrats on 100K. My porn name would be Luke Reeve.
Wait,
That's
your pet name was Luke and you grew up on Reeve Street?
Yeah.
Luke Reeve. That actually sounds like
That's
a
a cool
legit
name.
name.
Mine would be Bruno Davies.
Ooh.
I like that.
I didn't grow up on a street. I grew up on too many. I moved around so much. I wouldn't even know. Like Bug Kitty, Kino Olish. Like that doesn't. I don't know. That doesn't sound like
Maybe.
it.
Yeah. I think maybe you should just stick to Zia.
Yeah, I think that one's better.
I'd be Smoky 48th Avenue.
Smoky 48th.
That's a good one.
That's a good, yeah.
Aw.
Smoky, yeah. If you're Smoky 48, I like that.
What's yours, Lila?
It's Jumbo something. I don't know the street, but the first name would be Jumbo.
Oh,
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Wait a
just
minute,
Jumbo.
you didn't know what street you
Jumbo.
grew up on?
No, I don't remember. I just know my first cat's name was Jumbo. He was the best. He was a Mancoon.
It reminds me
Oh,
of being
yeah.
in kindergarten, and my kindergarten teacher would ask me if I knew my address, and I didn't, and I was like so embarrassed. I was like, "Shit! Like I know this is something I need to know in case I get lost."
Oh man, my mom used to ask us to recite our phone number and our address every single night at the dinner table as soon as I
Aw.
got into kindergarten.
Aww.
That's so cute.
That's actually really good.
I know, yeah. Oh, we would brag about all the information we had after
And
that.
then they would make you recite the like, stop, don't touch me there. This is my no-no
no-no
square.
R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. Stop.
Yeah.
Don't touch me there. Yeah, just hit play. Just hit play on your megaphone.
It's dead.
Oh, megaphone.
Oh
time.
no. I
It's
remember
dead.
when you had
dead.
that recording stuck on your megaphone that
All
just was I am recording.
I am recording. It's dead.
Stop.
Oh,
No,
no.
literally the
Because
because the batteries are on the
no-no
floor.
square.
Batteries. I'm looking at the batteries are all on the floor. Anyway, it's just to believe me. Thank you, Sean.
R-A-P-E.
Get your
Ding, ding,
penis
ding,
out of
ding.
me.
Keep your wiener
right.
out of me.
That would totally
Here.
stop him.
Sean Green, Anna, that Star Wars girl, get one here. It's Chrissy,
Get on here.
100,000. He wrote one. Thank you,
Sean, you've added an E, but we get it.
Push-ups. I miss you, Lala. Push-ups. Wow. Okay, let's go into current events. And by current events, I mean a Peanut Butter Baby remix compilation because it's my stream, damn it. This is great. This is the best thing you'll ever watch.
Oh, peanut butter, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Does it feel good?
I can't believe you guys can see this.
No.
Goddamn. How the hell you get all that ass in them pants?
Does it feel good?
Sit down, it's too late to say sorry now.
At night.
Day and night. The lonely loner seems to free.
At night.
You know you're my world. All right, now lose it. Just lose it. Go crazy. Baby.
This is worth it just for
I
this.
just wanna look good for you, good for you.
Peace up, A-Town.
Feel good? Does it feel good?
Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
Wow. That was
Oh,
great.
it's too good.
Oh man.
That's
That
so
gave me
cute.
life.
You know who else is cute? Elijah Schaffer! Oh my god! Ooh, wow, I'll put you in the
Wow.
middle. You're so
What an
little.
introduction.
Can you turn your phone to the side?
Yeah. Give me a second. Hold up. Let me see this. All right, wait.
Wee.
There you go. Much
Okay,
better.
that's cool.
Wait, that was better? All right. Is that better?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have my nice set on. It's because I just had a second baby a couple weeks ago, and I know that.
Yay! Congrats!
Yes.
I'm so happy
Wait,
for
you had it? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, had it.
It's 2025 almost, which is the time where conservatives like to marry men with their same first name and then buy children on the marketplace and then name them after Jordan Peterson. So that's what I did. It's the popular thing to do.
What the hell? I don't even know what any of
Facebook
that meant.
Marketplace or no? He has a wife who birthed them. Are your babies basically Irish twins?
Yeah, because it was an accident. So it was like we were
Happy
like
accident.
well, it was like, oh, we can have sex again. And then it was like fantastic. And then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks later, she was like, I'm pregnant. And it was like, wow, that was fast. So she basically was pregnant for like 18 months back to back with only like 2 months free. That's pretty crazy.
Oh,
Gosh.
wow.
Wow.
How old was your first baby when she got pregnant?
I don't I think like 4 months old. Maybe?
Wow.
3 months
Y'all
old.
got
I don't.
y'all got to business.
Yeah, like 3. Yeah, 3
On one
months.
hand, it's kind of a great idea because you don't have to worry about the whole like getting back into shape thing. You can just be like, I'm going to keep this pregnant looking body and like cruise through the next pregnancy.
Be pregnant for
I
2
know.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
And then
amazing.
she like think about that. She hasn't been able to drink, no
Oh my
weed,
gosh.
nothing for like 2 years, and it's been
Wow.
like so good on her. We got to give a cheer for women for going through pregnancy because
Yeah.
that is painful.
Insane, no
And
joke.
how old's your baby?
He's good. He's 7 months and he's
Let's
20.
go.
He's 22 pounds and change.
Oh,
He has
baby
Covered in
Sean.
peanut butter upstairs.
I want to cover him in peanut butter.
He's
My-
got so much cheek. I love it. His cheeks are like
He's
my
80%
favorite.
cheek. He's like chunky.
And he's almost as big as Lila already, which is
Yeah.
great, right?
Oh,
Chrissy, I want you to know I had a sympathetic pregnancy with you. I don't know.
you did? Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
about 20 pounds. I'm having a hard time taking off the baby weight though.
There is such a thing as sympathy weight, and like those close to you can
Well, 'cause
gain weight.
Think about you're a guy and you're with your wife and she's eating all this delicious stuff and you just have to just watch it and you don't get to eat anything. That's crazy.
Chrissy ate like a crouton and a single leaf of arugula during her pregnancy. Like that was you were so you wouldn't even like.
I wasn't
not
like
that you didn't
binging on
eat-
stuff. I
You
was
weren't eating anything fun. You were like, I'm eating
No.
the least fun.
I didn't
thing.
have any crazy cravings. I just was like, yeah, get me some clementines. That was my crazy.
You were
That's
going to the
awesome.
gym until they told you to get the fuck out of here before your water breaks.
They
open.
told me to
Yeah.
stop doing push-ups on my knees, like I'm some sort of gastropod. They thought I was gonna fall off of my own arms.
Yeah, but your weight transformation was like because obviously in media, besides all of us being toxic people that found a way to have self medicate and therapy by making content, which is like basically what we all are. But I would say the best part is like you went through one of the best transformations, like where you got really healthy. And I remember you were like talking about it years ago, and you're like, I think I need to get healthy. But then you actually did the opposite of the feminist thing. You got healthy, you
And then
got
it messed
married,
it up.
you had a baby. No, but you had a baby. I think you had like one of the best glow up transformations of like anybody in media. And then now you're at 100,000, which is like, I don't know. That's
Thanks,
amazing.
Elijah.
Everything's
No,
coming up Millhouse.
It was your wife who took me to my very first F45 class.
Yes.
Let's go.
Out in South Lake. So yeah, and now I'm still a member. Although
Do you have the mommy milkers still from pregnancy, or did they go away?
they're very much actively milking. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not going away anytime soon.
By the
I've
way,
seen them nude and they look marvelous. They don't look worn out. They look
They look exhausted.
wowzers. Like
your
Baba
mommy,
Boo.
your mommy milkers inspired my artist. By the way, do you know I got canceled?
Yes,
recently.
get that image.
I'll tell you that,
Michael.
I got canceled. I got thrown off of my the platform that I sold my comics on because the new comic is about my character goes to women's prison to avoid going to men's prison, and all I did was put up this image right here that I'm going to share, and I was thrown off with no explanation just for putting that image up. They threw me off, and I did hundreds of thousands of dollars. So they threw me off.
Here is a nice touch.
Yeah.
Not only did they throw me off, they deleted my account, and I've done hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales with them, and they nuked my account just for this one picture.
Wow.
So I'm having a
that's
hard
not very
time selling it
inclusive
on a much smaller account. And I had an artist to do a Trump cover, and he said he was listening to you while he was drawing this. He didn't want to admit it because he didn't know if you'd get mad about it.
How would I get mad about
I don't
something-
know because, well, so he drew this Trump cover for it, and it's selling like crazy. And this is very much inspired by, speaking of
That's
mommy milkers,
awesome.
this is
That's
of course,
literally what they look like.
That's
Of course, you're in
I have
the
to see that
Handmaiden
outfit.
Tale
That's like a-
bikini.
That's really flattering. Wow.
Wait, is this Simcast? Are we on Simcast? Right now?
No,
What is this?
this is just my 100,000 celebration stream.
All right. Well, I had a simp in the beginning because I didn't know we had
No,
to do a little simping.
You should do more simping.
Well, Elijah, are you going to be on Simpcast sometime soon?
I don't.
Maybe-
What is simp? Like, what is it? Is it really just a bunch of simping, or is it a bunch of like
No,
women
it's
yapping?
this, but it's this, but on Sundays.
Yeah.
you took the most holy day of the week and you turned it and desecrated it with
Aw.
female opinions. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boo. Enjoy your ban. I'm just kidding.
And
Yeah.
the bean was just baptized. And
Oh.
and Keanu here's the godmother. It's very exciting.
I thought that was like a sexual reference, like the bean was baptized. It sounded
Yeah.
like
No.
no, that's good. How? So, by the way, I was going to ask you: Are you enjoying like being a mom, or are you still in the stressful time? Like, are you enjoying the time with the baby, or is it still like a little bit where the sleep's interrupted and like maybe you don't
Both.
have as much time for sex or whatever because you're exhausted
Both.
or those?
All
okay.
of it. All of it. Yeah. All of the time that you had for yourself, it's just gone. Like the whole like I'm gonna spend time like doing my hair for an hour or going to the gym, and I'll just have a leisurely day where I like get a bunch of errands done in a row. Like those days are gone, but you end up like not caring because you're just and I don't miss the before baby times at all. It's just because you're just 100% so laser focused on just all of his needs, and he's just like such a bundle of like love and joy, and
He is a
I just-
really well-behaved baby.
I
though.
wonder
have to
all
say,
the
right?
time, like what is he thinking? Like what is his experience of what's going on? I'm always curious about that. Like, does he
Like
remember
nothing?
past lives?
No.
You know?
I was gonna say, did you see everyone's mad because I shared this video of this? Okay, I'm trying to ban obese women. Like I'm trying to make them illegal, like in 2025. And there was this super fat woman,
Please.
and she was like eating a 14-inch sub on her birth bed, which was like unironically bigger than her baby, and she was probably like 350 pounds, and I was like disgusted by it because we need to make that illegal. But everyone was getting mad at me because they were saying, oh well, women just gain weight during pregnancy, you should give it a break. But it's like women don't gain 250 pounds. I think I think a lot of people use pregnancy as an excuse to get fat, and a lot of guys use being a dad as an excuse to get fat. Like oh, I have
True.
kids.
Or to
Like
play
I'm
video games.
Yeah, but it's like, oh yeah, like I have kids. Like, what do you think? You expect me to work out? And it's like, well, you don't have to be like super ripped and on steroids, but maybe at least don't be eating like 14-inch subs if you're not going to the gym,
It was
I
her
gained
birthday.
I
Also,
gained
I
like
think-
over 40 pounds while pregnant, like more than like what you should gain. They say you should gain between like 25 and 35, but I was 180 when I gave birth.
Each milker was 12 pounds, like 24.
Gonna say, had you been all boobs, because I saw you.
An inordinate amount of weight during your
Yeah,
pregnancy.
you didn't look
at
like you
all.
gained weight. I didn't
I
think
was-
you gained weight at all. I mean, obviously you gained some, but like I didn't look at you and think, oh,
You
she
were
get
all
like you look the
tummy.
same.
No,
Yeah.
nothing else. Literally, it was just boobs and tummy. That's it.
You were all baby belly.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, your boobs were 25 pounds, the baby was like 8, and then you maybe got like one little bit of roll. That's the best though. I think, but you know what I was gonna say is like I know they say that the boobs go away completely, and maybe it's not fair because
Go
my wife
away?
was back to back. No, they
Go
shrink, but they shrink. But like I don't. I've heard after you have a few kids, your boobs stay large for like an indefinite, because like I mean, and it's gonna sound weird, but like my mother-in-law said that she had 5 kids, right? Like my wife's mom, and she said that like hers, obviously they get bigger when you had kids, but they stayed enlarged after like
Because
the
they
third or
stay
fourth
ready. Because they're like they don't
Yeah.
know.
Stay
It's like they're in
ready.
like
I
it's
like
like they're in
that.
the
Ready
Army
for work.
Reserves. They don't know when they're gonna be like called out, into the field.
I know. It's the worst. Like I was like, I see. It's like you see my 2 sons. I'm like, my other son stopped breastfeeding, obviously, and then you see them, and you're like, those used to be mine. You know, like I remember there was a day and age where
Aw.
I used to just to have those to myself, and now they're
Boobs.
now they
No.
belong. Now they're always on them, and you're like,
Aw. Should have enjoyed them while you could. No, it's now you share the boobs.
Maybe she could put some of her breast milk in a protein shake for you.
I did. I drank it. It's pretty good.
All right.
What does it taste like?
It's
be a
good.
joke,
It tastes
but
like
we are.
vanilla almond milk.
Oh.
Yeah, like if
sounds nice.
like almost like if like coconut milk. I feel like where it's like
Yeah.
it actually is.
It's sweet.
It's way sweeter.
Could you put it in your coffee?
You could, but it was
Just like-
I wouldn't put it in my coffee because I'm kind of like a half and half snob. Like I need to be lightened up, and I think it would probably, like I get so annoyed if I'm out somewhere and I go half and half, and they bring me milk, and I go, I can tell the difference. I do a little swirl, and it's like this is not half and half. Like get it out of my.
Yeah, I would say
get
just
it
throw
out
it
of
back
my
in their face and be like, get this out of my sight.
So I feel like breast
Oh,
milk
man.
would probably lighten the same way that like regular milk does, which means like not at all. Speaking of great boobs, Ari is here.
Are we clapping for everyone when they come in?
Yes.
All right.
I feel like everyone
I forgot to
deserves
set up
that.
my mic, so give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go on mute real quick and set up my mic.
Aw.
Yeah,
What about selling breast milk, by the way? What about selling it? Because did you see that? I have a friend from Australia who's like she's like a big creator in like Bitcoin and health, and she made a video where she like let her I don't think it's her husband, but like all these guys like tried her breast milk, obviously like in a cup, and people were really weirded out by it. But then I looked it up and I found out that there's a huge market actually, and I don't know if it's a
Bodybuilders.
fetish. Or yeah,
Bodybuilders.
we're like women you can sell your breast milk
Fetish.
to people, and like I don't know what I think about that, because on one hand you do have to pump your breasts, and sometimes if you're like the second baby doesn't drink as much milk as the first, and it's like I don't know what's weird about selling the milk to people. And my wife won't do it, but I don't know what's weird.
I don't think people should do it. I think you should donate it to other babies and that's it. Like, but don't give it. I don't know. That's really weird. It's
What if it's like a health thing though? Like, I don't know.
Selling it to some rando is one thing. Like, but like if there are mothers that can't breastfeed for whatever reason, donate.
How much
if
are you're they charging for this breast milk,
overly
though?
abundant, then giving it to a baby that needs it. That's better than them having
I
formula.
think I read somewhere that you can sell it for like $20 an ounce.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like one little packet is like $15 to $30 depending on the quality, and then you can you could make like $500 to $1,200 every 2 weeks basically.
I buy it from meth heads.
Sell it.
Well, maybe Frank was onto something
like
the
an
other night.
espresso.
Maybe I do.
I
need
would
to have a
never.
child.
I just would never. I don't even
Sell your
pump and dump.
bodily fluids. Yeah, probably.
I have a really
This is why I wouldn't let them keep my placenta. I was like, you can't have it. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
"No."
don't let them keep it, because then they sell it and they make a bunch of money.
It's worth your placenta is worth $50K.
I can't even give my bodily fluids away.
My stepmom planted a tree with her placenta when she had my little brother. Yeah, she planted a tree in the backyard. We ended up selling that house, which is actually kind of sad because it was like.
Did you dig up the placenta and bring it with you?
No, I feel like she should have at least
It was
taken
a
the tree.
Is that how you build a country?
That was a home run, Cecil.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Explain it to me.
A country?
A country.
Oh.
How do you build a country?
I get it now.
We fed my wife's to a dog. We let a dog eat it. We let a dog eat it.
You're supposed to eat it.
You didn't eat any of it?
I heard that
Elijah?
too, Lila. I heard they also
Are
make
you
pills
saying
out
that
of them.
When you give birth, the doctors will sell your placenta?
Yeah, they sell it.
They get
50
like
grand.
wild.
Don't they give
Oh, no,
people
like,
don't they give people facials with that?
Yeah.
Who's buying the
vampire
placenta?
facial or
Oh.
whatever.
The hospitals are using them. They're
Oh no.
like shaking them down
It's like
for stem
the
cells.
babies when they give them a circumcision. They
Oh,
use
the
that for the
foreskins.
they use that for the facials.
Yeah.
I think.
I've heard of that before.
If the
Yeah, I
hospital
remember-
offered you $50K for your placenta, would you have sold it to them?
No, because I
No.
just don't want them to have any piece of
People
me.
are paying for facials.
Man, Cecil's on a roll.
Yeah. No, it's pregnancy is a weird. You know what's funny though is
Yeah,
like
they do with their foreskins.
Yeah, I was gonna say they definitely do that, but also I noticed too that it's kind of weird in in modern medicine. Like, you know, out here in Florida, no doctor will see your kid unless they're vaccinated against STDs. Like my kid's like 3 weeks old.
Oh, you mean
and
for
they
Hep
were like,
B?
yeah, and they were like, he needs to be vaccinated for Hep B to be seen for just a checkup. And I was like, my son's not sleeping with prostitutes. And they were
Right.
like, well, it's for our protection. And I was like, well, I don't think anyone's sleeping with, is everyone not sleeping with prostitutes? I was like, I don't know what's going on here. And they were like, well, he needs to be vaccinated. And I was like, so to get his spine checked, he has to be vaccinated for STDs. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, that's why RFK Jr. is going to, I think he's right on that, on the fact of like, look, I know people, it's a controversial topic, but like giving kids 1,000,001 injections at a young age. Like, I know you're on YouTube, so I don't want to say anything.
Your kid does not
but
need Hep B. Your kid does not need anything that the hospital. Your kid does not need the vitamin K. It does not need the erythromycin, like goo in the eye. The goo in the eye after you're born is in case the mother has, I think it's either syphilis or gonorrhea, so that when the baby passes through the vaginal canal, it doesn't get fucking syphilis in their eyes. But if you don't have that, you don't need to put the goo in your kid's eyes.
Yeah.
no, the vitamin K either. Like they won't even, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like we didn't do any of that. I was actually filling up the bathtub for my wife because she went to like labor at the house. And then when I went to go come out of the bathroom, she had already given birth in like 90 minutes. Like she had like 90 minutes of labor and just like shot the kid out on the floor in the living room. And then
That's
we just
so cool.
Like a t-shirt
Yeah.
gun.
That is
Yeah, it was
so cool.
I just walked out and she's like, you have a son. And I was
Wait,
like,
did she just
yes.
catch it herself, Elijah?
No, we had a
Midwife?
what's that called? Like a midwife. Yeah, come to the house. But
That's
it's like
badass.
we don't even use hospitals.
Did she
My
catch
stepmom
it?
did that.
Usually
Yeah.
they
Catch
don't
and
shoot
release.
out. You
Yeah.
like you like lean forward. You can like pull them out by the trunk. But I don't.
That
I've
is
never heard of a baby like
coolest thing.
rocketing out.
I wish I could have given birth like that. I wanted to just stand up and catch it in the kitchen.
You got to
I
see on the
heard that-
newspaper though.
Was she like, thank God you filled the bathtub, asshole. It's already
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was like I don't see. Like, okay, here's a controversial question. I want to get everyone's opinion on. So, I think that the modern medical system has been tainted by Hollywood, where they intentionally make childbirthing seem like how they make parenting seem like it's
Like it's
incredibly
horrible
not
and
like it's not
dramatic.
horrible, and the dads are always retards, right? So like
Yeah.
the dads are always stupid. Like in kids movies, the dads don't know what they're talking about. They kind of like destroy the family structure,
Yeah.
but they also make birthing like this crazy thing, but also because they make girls give birth on their back, which is the worst
I was
way
gonna
to
say,
give
I heard
birth.
you're supposed to do it on all fours, right? Like
That's what my wife did. Yeah.
Wow.
Because my
Yeah, my
stepmom
wife's on her
did the same
knees.
thing.
Squatting.
That's
Just
badass.
squatting and like.
If you got
yeah, on all
pregnant that
fours.
way, you should give birth that way.
Agreed, Cecil.
Yeah, it's called being comfortable, right? It's like
Okay.
Comfortable.
You remember that girl that got canceled and then she like sang the ukulele? What's her name?
Yeah, Colleen
Okay,
Ballinger.
She made a video like years ago before she got canceled about like about how messed up her vag was after she had birth, and then it literally gave me nightmares. I'm like, I'm scared to like
Messed up
give birth.
how?
Like she's just like talking about like it was like messed up, like it hurt, like it was all. She's like, you had stitches down there, and then it like freaked me out. I mean,
yeah, it hurts right after.
I'm just saying, if anything made me not want to have kids was that
I've
stupid
heard
Colleen
giving birth
Ballinger
can
YouTube
turn
video.
your. I've heard that giving birth can turn your labia into testicles, and so
What?
That scared.
Like people have to have plastic surgery afterwards.
It's
to like
Like,
not as
I had
bad
a
as getting
friend-
kicked in the nuts.
I had a
Frank
friend
loves
that,
it when I teabag him. What are you talking
I
about?
had a friend, like after she gave birth, her sister-in-law was like, "So how are your balls?" And she's like, "How'd you know?" And I guess
have
like
balls.
because for both of
Oh,
them,
no.
all that pushing and pressure, it like their labia like scrunched up and turned in. It was like
Yeah, but that's
balls.
because they're on their back. This was it's because they're on their back. Look, I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't give birth, but like my wife's
don't
never
say.
done. She's never done the epidurals or anything by her choice, and she she hasn't done anything, and she just there's this book that because her mom was like a medical nurse, right? And she's like gave birth to them all in Africa and whatnot, and did it all natural.
Wait, the good Africa or the bad Africa?
Oh no, like Uganda, like the bad.
Well, there's like, I mean,
yeah, no, like I know, but I was gonna say
there's a good Africa.
There's like Cape Town. There's Cape Town, which is like pretty nice. But like no, but the book was talking about it's basically like how women have given birth for all of history, and obviously like people talk a lot about like deaths of mothers. That always just came from usually from hemorrhaging after the fact, right? Because they didn't know how to like cauterize or if there was issues with pushing or whatever. Yeah, like meaning like if a woman, for instance, like tore her vagina, like they wouldn't know how to like. They didn't know about like stopping blood loss.
You, Elijah. It's like just a stitch or two.
No. I'm saying some women would hemorrhage. They would caught like some women do tear pretty badly because especially like if they weren't in the right position or was an early birth.
Comes out like this.
Yeah, so the Asian women have a more of a time there with the kung fu babies. But she's like no. But I was gonna say like read the book and it was like ever since it said giving birth is not a medical operation. It's a process, just like sex that brought him in. It's not it's not a medical operation. It's just a process. And you got to have low stress thinking about it. And when you have low stress in your pregnancy, the baby will come out. And I think like her approach to birthing and pregnancy has been super chill. And the book also taught us how to have boys. And we followed the method and had 2 boys in a row. So it's like,
what is the name of this book? I'm fascinated.
I'll text it to you. It's an old book. I don't know the name of the title. It's just print book. Like it's just an old book about like helping mothers like give birth.
How cool.
The Quran. It's the Quran.
You think that Mary
sounds like a way better option than watching
cauterized
Colin
it,
Ballinger videos.
Do you think Asians have babies easier because they're always like sitting in that squat position like most of the day?
The babies have less space to travel.
It strengthens those pushing muscles to just like let it come out. Maybe.
Yeah.
So do you not believe in C-sections?
No.
Elijah, I'm with you actually because I think C-sections and episiotomies shouldn't be necessary. Giving birth is a very natural thing.
I was a scheduled C-section.
So was I.
I can't do it, and you just
my
can't.
sister. Yeah, I was gonna say my sister had to have a C-section, but she was in labor for so long, and the baby was not coming, and she was not dilating.
Yeah,
so it was one of those things where like they had to do
my brother and I both C-sections.
I was a C-section.
I was a C-section
as a twin. My sister and I both refused to flip around. But what I'm saying is that there's so many situations where like there's this complication going on, but I think it's directly related to the medical procedures happening.
Yeah, the interventions.
To give birth. Where like an episiotomy, like you don't need to slice a woman's vagina open. You just put her in a more comfortable position where it would be easier for the baby to come out.
Right.
And stuff like that. Like I think that,
that's why they call it the practice of medicine, I guess.
They get
more money. They get more money for it. So like it's proven like induce like we didn't induce labor or anything. Like what's funny is like my second baby. First of all, when the baby came out, the umbilical cord was tied in a knot, right? And the midwife said that number one, we didn't do any scans or anything for the baby at all.
Wow.
We just like we did nothing medical. We just knew she was pregnant.
Not an ultrasound? That's
no, we didn't do anything. Really? So it's like the midwife said like if they had ultrasound that knot, they would have induced labor and said we have to do a C-section. Like they would have just went in that direction. And then the baby also was 42 and a half weeks.
Wow. Like, why did I think he was going to say pounds? I was like, good Lord.
Yeah. No. He's like,
no,
I didn't have a black woman baby.
You guys know the real reason they say that women give birth on their backs, right? Or no?
Why?
Because it's easier for the doctors.
Because what's his bucket wanted to watch the baby come out?
Yeah.
King
Louis
yeah.
XIV. What is that? XIV.
Ew.
The 13th? Yeah.
XIV, the 14th?
Wait, that's 10.
Who fathered 22 children in his lifetime, had a perverse desire to watch his wives and mistresses give birth, but kings did not want to go to the ground, basically. And he was frustrated by his inability to watch, so then they had him go on their backs.
It's always some weird man's fault.
Yeah, the best position was like on all fours, like a dog,
Yeah, but I don't think men should watch. Like I don't think men. That's what I say. I wrote, and it became like an article, and I get death threats over this. But I don't think men are supposed to watch the baby come out. I think men can be there to like with their
No,
wife
they
like, on the
shouldn't.
front part.
They
But like the
really
idea, like
there's no.
I actually agree.
not
I
good
would
for
not want my
anybody.
husband anywhere near my vagina while there's a freaking baby coming out of it. I'd
But
be
at the
like,
hospital, they do
"Hey,
that though.
stay
They
up
want the men to
here."
look.
No.
And you're like,
Yeah,
what?
that just
I don't
is
want
like,
that.
I feel like that just ruins
Oh, look,
the
it's blowing a
intimacy
bubble.
from the between the
I want to know,
partners.
Chrissy, how did it go down?
Frank was basically a nurse. They had him
Okay.
holding a leg. He was handing the people. He was handing them equipment. He was like fully.
That part is like extra crazy. Like, excuse me.
He was
He's giving
counting
himself
down
an
the-
epidural.
He was
He's
like
like,
counting them down. Like they were counting.
So
with
they
him.
paid
I
him
was
for
like-
that, right?
I
Like
was
he
like,
got.
yeah, I'm like, he's basically a fucking intern at this point.
Yeah, they should have taken a part of the medical bill off. Like,
Are we at Thursday's a clap? Let's
We're
just
just talking
clap.
about birth
Oh
stories.
yeah,
You
how
know
do you
what?
feel about episiotomies?
I
Would you
I
give
want
birth
to.
on
I
your
need to leave
all
and come
fours,
back because
or-
nobody clapped for me. So I.
Yeah. Leave and come back.
I clapped. I clapped.
For
I
me
clapped.
though. For me.
Aw.
Yeah, I clapped for everyone. And Nina also is doing really well on Rumble too. So good
I
job
was
on that.
here
You're
first,
doing-
Elijah, so you
you.
didn't
Oh, yeah,
clap for me.
I just
well,
Elijah, nice to meet you.
I just did a test stream on Rumble tonight. I'm very excited.
Yay!
Wait, Elijah, I forgot your
We're
question.
doing
Oh,
both.
right. So yeah, Frank was in the room. He did watch. He was holding a leg. He was like, he saw too much. He's traumatized. And
Oh, poor guy.
yeah.
Wait, what was the question? Would I
like should men look?
episiotomies.
Should men look at? No, but should men be looking at the woman's bloody gaping vagina when the baby comes out? I say no.
Leading the
I
witness.
say it's a personal choice. If you want to be traumatized for the rest of your life, then go for it.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah,
don't
but everyone
want
said I was wrong. They said I was wrong. What I was saying about this was like I think a lot of people fight about transgender bathrooms, but I think that the gender divides are like less about that and more about setting boundaries. You know, where it's like my wife doesn't take out the trashes in the home, and it's not because she's stupid and couldn't do it, but it's like when there's something dirty in the home, you know, besides a dish or something like that, like that's a man's job, right?
or
Yeah,
or a
of
dirty
course, like-
diaper to change. Like,
Yeah.
God forbid you do it.
Well, like what I mean is like I'm saying like I think that a lot of like where people are fighting the culture war is like useless because like most relationships would do better if men acted more like men and women acted more like women, and then they'd sit around fighting. You know, you have all these like single guys in their 30s that have never been married, have no kids, fighting online about transgenders in the bathroom, like while they're secretly looking at transgender porn anyway. So
Oh.
it's like. No, it's like why are we fighting that when that's like a very small problem? We should be thinking about like ways that we can, you know, increase the sexual, you know, dynamics and, you know, you want to keep like the sexual tension and pressure up in a marriage. Like you want to make sure over time that you're keeping the sex appeal and those things up so that you have a good bed life, so you have a good relationship. And like conservatives and right wingers and libertarians don't talk anything about like how to actually have a good sex life and like
that's like a liberal.
You're
topic.
100% right. Now, where exactly are these fucking perverts watching that kind of porn? Where do you go for that?
Rest in
What
peace. Rest in
website
peace.
is that on so I can avoid it?
Where makes me sick. Where would they go to find such a thing?
Alex Jones browser. No, I'm messing around. That was a famous. That was so funny. Remember when he had like transgender porn or something on his browser, and he's like, yeah, he's like showing something on his phone, and he's like,
Oh man.
it was a pop up. It was a pop up. I was like, oh.
Sure
Yeah,
it was.
right.
Sure was, buddy.
Come on, Alex. We've all
We all
seen the
know
way
he
you
likes
look
Blair
at
White
Blair
a little too
White.
much. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
We've
right.
all seen that dreamy look in his eye when she's in the room.
Hey, when you're fighting the globalists full time, maybe you develop some weird kinks. You know what I mean?
Things get a little weird.
I mean, he was exposed to Bohemian Grove directly.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's
I mean,
true.
the guy has been traumatized for decades.
And that was just her stripper name, you know? She's like, Bohemian Grove.
Isn't he good friends with Charlie Sheen too? Wasn't he like?
Was he?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Thank you, Viking, for the super chat. Congrats on 100K,
Viking!
Chrissy.
Yeah,
Thank you,
congrats,
Viking.
Chrissy.
Thank you, Nina. Deranged Lunatic. So you're saying Nina got the clap?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and I didn't.
Yes, she did.
That's a
I
terrible
want the
thing.
clap too.
Poor Frank had to sit in the chair for so long. Oh yeah,
thank you.
Frank really had it the worst. He was sleeping in a very small hospital chair bed thing, like this pull out, and yeah.
That's so uncomfortable. Okay, but like that's uncomfortable. Like that's why with having the birth at home, I get being in a hospital because if there's any complications, but it's like like my wife gave naturally, like water birth at a doctor's office in Australia, the first one, because it's like illegal to do home births there. And so because like if you don't do it at the hospital, then you don't like you can't get covered by the Medicare because they're like they have free healthcare, you know, like
God,
whatever. So
weird.
yeah, but they have pools, like they have like big they do natural births there in water, and so because they don't do all the interventions there and stuff, like the United States have a real low like autism rate and stuff. But the thing was like being there at the hospital, we were like doing it at the house this time. The fact that she could just grab the baby and then like lay some towels out in the bed and just like imagine just going right into your own bed
I
right
love
after
that.
having the baby. Like that, I think that's
Oh,
to me
that's
we're
so
not going to do
sweet.
it differently now because I feel like as a I know that's not just women, but there's something severely comforting about being in your own bed, you know, just traumatic experience, go right
Well,
to your
that's
bed.
why even like, I mean, forget about giving birth. Like whenever even you get sick, you're like, I don't want to go to the hospital. I just want to be in my own house. Like I want to
Oh
be
my
in
God,
my
I love
own
medical
space.
hotel. Hospitals all the way.
Really?
I
You're
love
into
it.
it?
I'm like, yes, this is
Oh,
great.
it
Just
just
don't let
makes
me die. Just
Dude,
give me
I almost
love.
let my appendix kill
the
me because I
opposite.
did not want to go to the hospital. I was in severe pain, barfing nonstop for
I'm
days.
the same as
The doc-
Courtney.
The surgeon
Yeah,
was
me
like,
too.
yeah, so you probably, I don't, you might have had, I don't know, maybe an hour
Oh my
before you would
God.
have like gone into sepsis and died. Because like
Oh.
I was just like, I'll just barf it out. Like I just didn't even think about it. Like I just
You
but,
needed
like, I wanted,
medical hotel. Yes, it would have been.
it was not a hotel. Man,
There's been
I'm a
times
pro.
where
There's
I've
no
been
fucking
really
way I was
sick,
the
where
nice
I've been
part of a
like,
hotel.
okay, I need to go to the hospital. Like I know
Yeah.
myself, and like it's time. It's
The
time
best
to go.
thing about being in a hospital was I think I had the umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck once and his shoulder got caught coming out. But again, had I been on all fours, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
But
probably would have been
the best
different.
thing about being in the hospital was just the amount of food I ordered and ate after he was born. I've never eaten that much food in my life. Like I'm talking
Also,
like
Chrissy, I don't
multiple
think they-
fruit bowls, a steak,
Yum.
like it was yeah.
That's so good.
It was like
Was it
literally
good,
handed
though?
to me. It was
Very
so
healthy
good. I was
for
so
pregnancy.
hungry.
You never
Remember
even
how,
ate,
like-
you wouldn't even have like sugar or like a fish or anything.
Chrissy, remember
And
how
not even
your
one
water
pina
broke
colada.
and you didn't even know? See, I think that you would have probably just been able to leak for an extra couple of days before you actually started getting
I was
contractions,
leaking.
and you would have been fine.
Apparently, I was
needed...
already having contractions when I got to the hospital. They were like, "Oh, you're contracting already," and I was
Yeah,
like, "What?"
But
I
I
didn't
think you
feel
would have
it.
been able to go through all of that without the all the shit that they were injecting into you. And,
Yeah.
all that.
I
stuff.
remember I came over to your house. We got in the hot tub and you were like, "Oh, no, I feel fine. I'm just like kind of leaking." I'm like, that sounds normal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Her water had fully broken already. We had no idea.
Yeah, I
'Cause it wasn't like a
honestly,
whoosh. It was like a trickle.
Your
Did you
doctor
think
might
you
have
Every
been
time I
right.
squat
Were you
down,
like,
and
"Oh, no."
water comes out. Oh,
I was
God.
I
like,
think your
guess this is
doctor might have
normal.
been right. I think your due date might have actually been the 19th, and it was just that, like, you know, since you were leaking, you're like, hey, can you help me figure
That's
out
the
what's
one I
wrong? And they're
get.
like, let's put stuff on you and get you the baby
get
out
it
of you
going.
now. But your body naturally would have figured it out, I think.
Yeah, I did not like the Pitocin. It's it made those contractions like hardcore, like really, really, like 11 out of 10 painful.
And there's nothing wrong with getting an epidural. If you can't stand the pain, there's nothing.
And here's the thing, though,
wrong about that.
when you
Yeah.
get Pitocin, you kind of need the epidural because you're in so much pain. But I would have loved to have known what it would have felt like if I hadn't been on those drugs, which I didn't
For your
want.
next
that.
one.
I didn't want any of those fucking.
That's the question. Do you want a next one, or are you over it? Are you like, I'm never doing this again?
Definitely not over it. It's like a Tough Mudder race or like a Spartan race. It just feels like you're exhausted. You've tested the physical limits of your body. It's cool though. You're like, yeah, I did. I'm all
You do want another one?
Yeah, sure. I'd be down. I wouldn't say no.
I
Did
feel
you
like
guys
every
do the oh, go ahead.
I
I
was
was
just
just
gonna
gonna
ask
ask
every
if she did
man
the-
who. Oh, sorry. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if she did the implied nude pregnant photo shoot, because me and my boyfriend were just talking.
No.
Like, does your wife, like my sisters, like God bless them, I love
Implied.
them to death, but I'm like watching them do their like implied nude Like I don't think
No,
I'll ever
that's
want to do
weird.
that, right?
No,
I wish I
it's
had
weird.
I wish I had like
understand
had
it, like,
done like legit
who's it for?
maternity photos. The only maternity photos I really have is really like Lila took photos of me on the beach
You're like Michelle Obama.
in San Diego, and that was it. And I was like not like the most pregnant, but
Yeah, like we did. I like okay, like I lived in like I don't know if you guys know, I was living in Gold Coast in Australia, which is literally one of the like most beautiful areas in the world. And the water is really cool because you can go out like 100 feet into the ocean with crystal clear water, and it's like only goes up to your knees. So it's everything you want on a beach where you can just go like lay on your back and hang out on like sand like bars. And so I took my wife out in a bikini and like took some pictures of her like in the crystal clear water with like the mountains in the back and stuff in the sun, and like did some like pretty like beach pics, right, to remember the pregnancy. But I don't think like sometimes I wonder if people have fetishes to have their girls be lusted after, or if it's like an insecurity, because like some guys, it's like not everything needs to go on the internet. Like I understand if you have a hot chick and whatever, but it's like I didn't need to see your pregnant wife's nipples and like ass crack like while she's pregnant. It's like it's kind of crazy.
Like, it's a weird
Who
thing
are
because,
these
like,
guys?
My sister barely has. She's not like an
Cecil.
influencer. She doesn't like post on social media all the time. And then like I think I joked to my mom. I'm like, "What's up with Sanders?" Like, pregnancy shoot. She's like, "Don't be mean to your sister. She's been dreaming about this moment. She was 10 years old. So if she wants to pick, like, well, she's like wanted to be pregnant since she was a little kid. Like me, I wasn't really like that. So I mean, I'm like, I get it, but I don't really get it. I mean, but a lot of people do it, not just my sister. Like I've seen other people where
I
they're
think
like, you know what I'm saying? They're like
weirdest-
basically naked with their.
I think the weirder
pregnant.
thing to me is the fact that people share their like children's naked photos online.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you like? I don't want to
Yeah.
see your baby's first potty like on
also,
Instagram. Like, I don't give a
besides
fuck.
that, it's like a
Yeah.
hotbed for freaking PDF files online, and you're just putting that
Exactly.
out there. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh my
Exactly.
god. There's
Yeah.
that Ren Eleanor account is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, I haven't
Like the
heard of
gross
this.
comments on like, and people tell her like, "Hey, you've got weird creeps on here, like trying to do weird stuff with your daughter," and she's like, "No, I don't," and she
so she
doesn't
totally
block them,
knows.
like, yeah,
What
she's
an
fully
asshole.
aware. It's disgusting.
People are
I don't know who
people
that
are
is. They're
I don't
weird.
know if they're ignorant, but like I watched this YouTube documentary about that, how like 90% of the followers of like moms who have like their 8-year-old cheerleaders. Like, I've always been creeped out on the like children fashion show stuff when they have like little 8-year-olds in like
Pageants.
bikinis and like adult
Those
makeup.
pageants are fucking weird, man.
Yeah, but like 90% of the followers of those accounts are like grown ass men.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
30.
men.
Shit.
Yeah, they're weirdo men.
There's
It's
no one
it's
else
true.
is
Toddlers
interested.
and tiaras. They look like adults but tiny. It's
It's
kind
so
of
creepy.
The whole
Very
bikinis
creepy.
Yeah.
for little girls is like the weird. I
I'm
don't
so
know who
against
thought
it.
that was a good idea.
Yeah.
They
I don't
never
like
should have
it
made 'em.
either. I don't
But there's
like
no
it.
Never
like
should have made
laws
'em.
against it or rules. Like even at least like actors to be like on camera, you have to have all these rules followed. But for social media, there's like nothing. They
No.
haven't
These
made
women
laws
don't give
about
a shit. They just want any attention at any
have to
cost,
protect
even if it's risking their
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
They want
Yeah.
to.
But it's your
Cruelty.
but what I think is weird is like okay, like it's not because I even think anybody's I guess we're on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube in so long, but like the PDF files, like even like we're having people over for Thanksgiving, and me and my wife are like, oh yeah, or, like we put the changing stuff in their rooms and are only going to change the boys like in their rooms. And it's not because anyone who's over is like gonna care about seeing a naked baby, but number one, it's like respectful for adults to not just like have a baby like shitting and like cleaning them in front of people, but also it's like respecting your kids' privacy and like being like I'm not gonna like just because these are like family and people, like I don't want my kids to just be naked in front of everyone. I don't want them to learn to be like that. Like I want to make sure that they know about that they have boundaries and that they understand that it's not normal to be naked in front of adults that aren't your parents and like I want them to like to know those things. So I don't get why people don't get that kind of stuff. Like why don't they don't think like that?
And to your point, Elijah, it's also like, back in the day when we had the photo albums, it's like you would go out to like, your new girlfriend's house or whatever, your new boyfriend's house, and mom busts out the baby photo album and you're all embarrassed and you're like, I don't want you to show that shit. Like, what are you
That was
doing?
the extent of it.
Yeah. And so it's all on fucking line. So you grow up and it's like, oh, here's your naked baby pictures, right?
To a bunch of
for
strangers, you don't
everybody
even
to see.
know who's seeing it.
By the
I
way-
also think it's so important to like let your kids tell your kids what boundaries are and like let them understand that, because just because you go, okay, so if your uncle so and so is trying to touch you, you say no, but then also you're pulling down their pants in front of everybody because you want to wipe them off or whatever. You're when an adult goes, give me a kiss, and the kid goes, no. Yeah, you should kiss them because that's.
I was gonna make that same point. I hate that, Courtney. I feel like if the kid doesn't want to give someone a hug, don't force them to give that person a hug. Because also, I feel like kids a lot of the times have good intuition about that kind of stuff. And you ever find out they're skeeved out by the creepy fucking uncle, and they don't want to give that uncle a hug, and then you find out, oh, guess what that uncle's been doing. Like,
exactly. You're just confusing them, and then you make them. Yeah, exactly. And you make them think that they can't say no to certain people.
Yeah,
and
they
they
become
don't know
compliant.
Who, yeah, you're basically like setting yourself up to have your kids get hurt. Like I have a friend who has two little girls, and one night I asked her, I was like, "Can I have a kiss?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, okay," and just walked. I was like, "Okay, fine."
See, that's good too. That's really good. Listen, and that's why I'm not into this gentle parenting. Like I'm the opposite of a gentle parent, meaning like I'm an old school parent. But like even like when like with my son, like if I'm like, come here, come give me a hug, and he's like, no, and like wants to run away, I feel like I don't force him even to like come over and hug me, because I'm like, no, if he learns how to just like, if he's like running and playing and there's a boundary, he even knows with his parents, like his dad doesn't even force him to love him or like, force the hug on him or whatever like that. I mean, obviously I'm not saying like, of course I run up to my son, like grab him, hug him, give him a kiss on the cheek and throw him on, manhandle, just like KO him onto the couch, because he likes that. But I mean, like in general, sometimes it's like, no, that's good. Like he knows he's playing right now and that's not what he wants to do. And I don't want him to think he owes adults like affection, because I just know, like I grew up in LA and I always knew more people that were inappropriately violated by PDF files than were not, right? In a city like LA. But I also grew up in an environment where it's like, you give all adults a kiss, you hug everyone, and then like, you can go stay over people's houses. And like, I just feel like parents were sort of like retarded maybe for some era. And I think it's not that hard to keep your kids from getting violated. It's just like, I'm not gonna let my kids do sleepovers. So we already decided that. Like that's not. Yeah, we're not gonna let them do sleep, because I mean the sleepovers I went to, weird stuff. Every sleepover I went to, weird stuff happened.
Very odd about that. She wanted, my mom, no matter what I did, if there was, sorry, Gino's watching the Chargers. If there was anybody around,
they're losing.
Walked by me when I was a kid, and I didn't even understand what it meant. My mom was overly like, she would be like, if a man walked by me at like a zoo, she'd be like, "He touched you?"
Dude, hey, you can't knock a parent for caring. You can't knock a parent for caring.
I didn't even understand it, but it gave me a healthy sense of like, I guess bad people are out there. She was always very like freaked out by sleepovers and like.
Are you gonna throw
a
your
lot harder these days
sleepovers,
too with
Elijah?
like.
Well, wait, look at that. You have a commenter, Araya Light, said my son hasn't slept over anywhere and he's 14. I want to know in the chat, by the way, if he's felt like he left. I actually want to know, does he feel like he was like kept out of stuff? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about this since my kid, he's sleeping over everywhere on the couch, on the floor. He's like a little kid, but it's like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't think I would mind, but I think there's a little bit different with family, with cousins and stuff. And I want to try to keep the kids more friends with their, like with the family, but also I just think that like, there's really not a reason. It was a different society. That was a high trust society. But now that like 8-year-old kids have phone and access to adult content, and like it's just not the same. Like you have kids with like Fent, right? I'm not even joking. There's like, and like 9-year-olds are posting videos with like elf bars on their like it's kind of just a different society. I guess
Even like we're like when I was like an internet nerd when I was little, and like I had AOL chat, and there was creeps on AOL chat. My parents were strict, but they had no idea that there was like creeps on AOL chat. Like,
do you remember Omegle?
Trying to text me. I don't remember Omegle. I just remember.
No, but I remember ICU. That fucking shit was predatory as shit too.
Oh my God, you guys
Omegle, isn't that where the Indian dudes ask, "Show me your boobs, send me"?
Dude, I would be like 12 years old, like 11 years old, and then like go to like you'd want to like chat, and there'd be like a 40-year-old Indian guy like masturbating and being like, "Hello," and you'd be like,
"Oh, that's
like,"
creepy.
and like no, and they used to not have any rules, and it got shut down actually, Omegle, because of the amount of men that were just jerking it and like with like interacting with kids. And like the way I think of it is like is sort of like today, though, because of the internet, it's really like, also, I think one thing it's going to change for our generation is like, I had unfettered access to the internet as a kid, which is why I'm so fucked up. But I think that kids, like, not giving kids phones, not giving kids like iPads, like, I think one of the big things too, like, we only use, like, I'm not even being an ideal parent, but like, I've watched a lot from like parents who said they've had a lot of success with their kids, and like, you know, even like the Wiggles or something, you know, which is like, by the way, Australian kids media is great. Wiggles, Bluey, it's all good stuff. But that stuff is like, yeah, like if my son's like crying in the car and we're on a long trip for like 2 hours, maybe for 30 minutes he can watch some Wiggles or something like that. But like, we don't ever have the TV on. My kid doesn't watch TV ever.
That's
like
great.
it's like, but it's like, I feel like that's like where parents are just like, well, but it's hard because my kid is, you know, it's really hard. Like, yeah, what are you gonna cry at the gym because the weights are heavy and it hurts? Like, it's like, yeah. It's not supposed to be easy to help a human being become a great person and become whole. Like, why are we all so effed up? It's because a lot of our parents took a lot of the easy route. Just let us watch TV, play video games, go on the internet, and it's like, that worked when like what you would do was go outside for 6 hours and play cops and robbers with kids who had good parents, and you weren't looking at, you know, internet porn for, you know, with like 11-year-olds. Like, it was just a different kind of world. So I think it could still work in another society, but not in America today. It's not like
here's
that
the
anymore.
question though, Elijah, like, because there's a lot of like, and I totally agree with basically everything you just said. And I'm totally against kids being on social media and, you know, devices, smartphones, especially, whatever. But I guess the question comes, do we want the government to have a hand in this? Because that's when I start having a little bit of an issue with the idea of like banning this kind of stuff, because I don't like the government being in my business. I think that's a parent's job to kind of keep away the kids from these kind of devices
in
until
other
they're old
countries,
enough.
They're banning they're making it so that the like Instagram, you have to be 16 in order to have an account. Now, that doesn't mean that if you have a phone and you're 16, you're not 16, you can still technically make an account and not get but you know what I mean? It like makes it harder. But because I think like there was a guy on Joe Rogan that was saying that all kids under 16, if they're going to have a phone, should just have a flip phone that doesn't have all the extra things.
Yeah.
But basically Joe Rogan was like, how are you going to do that? Like at this point, the kids already have the other phones and then they're going to school and they're like, this happened to me. Everybody had a
Genie's out of the bottle.
beeper. We used to do beeper code. Did you guys ever do pager code?
That's right, Cecil.
Yes.
I did not have a beeper.
And my mom, like, she was like, you cannot have one of those because that's what for drug dealers. And I'm like, I want one so bad. And then she felt bad. Or I think my dad said I couldn't have one. And then my mom like kind of snuck it. And then he like heard it beeping and I pretended it was a Tamagotchi.
She was right. It was for drug dealers. I know.
Need my beeper.
I just wanted to do pager text.
If anybody has to run, this would be a good transition time. We got a couple people chilling.
I'm about to
in the waiting room.
I'll bounce.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go to bed. I've been turned into an old lady where literally at like 11:30, I'm like, it's time for bed. Yes,
It is because it is bedtime.
It
I'm
is.
gonna
It's so
go
my bed.
soon.
Like I
Maybe
can't
stay
stay
a
up
little
late
longer.
anymore. It's so sad.
Oh. Zia, thanks for stopping by. Zia, tell the people real quick where they can find you.
It's Zia Land everywhere. XIALAND. I did start dual streaming onto Rumble, and it's so far been really interesting to see how it works. I think it works better than YouTube. I'm excited. So
Zia, you have the most clothes on I've ever seen.
I know.
Honestly.
Post your abs one more time.
Because I know
Abs.
What are you on Twitter? I couldn't find you. Underscore.
Zia underscore land. Yeah,
Okay.
XIA.
I already follow you.
Yeah, I follow you too. But yeah, you can find it on all places. So I'll be streaming on Rumble and on YouTube 3 nights a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. And yeah, follow me there.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a good night, everybody. Chrissy, congratulations on 100,000. Sorry, I love you.
Zia. Love you, Zia.
Bye, Zia.
Elijah, tell the people where they can find you. Oh, and this was this was
all right. What you say?
Oh wait, no, this was for you. Russell Hall, Abo Slayer. If you ever plan to go back to Australia, I would strongly consider changing your screen name. They've jailed people for less over there.
Yeah, that'd be illegal. I will say 2 things. Number one, I think you said with like going to school, that's why we're going to be homeschooling our kids, and like, but we're also not going to my wife, her family, they were all homeschooled, raised in Africa. They were all, not vaccinated and everything. And they're all very normal, very successful people, all married with kids and have very high functioning jobs and everything. So people think that that's like a way to somehow you're starting a religious cult. We're not doing that. We just don't want the government even involved in our schooling, right? We just don't want to do that.
if you were Elijah, you wouldn't be advertising it. Come on now.
What, going to school, we put them in school?
Guys, come on now. We're not starting a cult.
No. Yeah. I mean, I am on Rumble, which is its own cult. So it's like, I will say Rumble does work better. Just so you guys know, my channel's was destroyed. We don't even stream on there anymore. I can get like 7,000 views on a live stream with over 500,000 subs on YouTube. And I average about 100,000 views on Rumble with only 50,000 subs. So Rumble's is the way to go. And it has saved my show. And it is great. And then I have another show that I do in the mornings, and it averages like 175,000 views per episode on Rumble. And it only gets and they deleted our YouTube channel 3 days ago. So that's Rumble is the place because between the three shows, I average about like 300,000 views a day on Rumble. And YouTube, I have a third show, and it has 100,000 subs, and I average about 2,500 views, and then it averages 50,000 views per episode on Rumble. So Rumble is a million times better, and you can make a lot of money. They just increase the ads, and they also will place ads on your show. So it's really easy to make 20 or 30K extra $1,000 a month on Rumble just by getting their ads and doing stuff and running a couple small shows. Where YouTube, you're lucky to make $5,000 even if you're monetized. So I tell people, go to Rumble. If you want to find me, I'm slightly offensive on Rumble. But if you like news, you can follow my news channel, Vigilant News, which is a morning show every morning at 8 a.m. Thanks for having me on, Chrissy. And by the way,
Elijah.
Thank you for the gifts. Chrissy is the kind of person where my wife had a baby and she sent an entire love basket with baby clothes and little snacks and everything. And my wife wanted me to tell you that she was so grateful. And you were the only person who sent her something. And she's, because her family's in Australia. Well, her family's in Australia, so she's not able to get stuff. So no, well, they were here. They came in person, but all her friends, everyone are overseas. So she was really, really thankful, and she loves you a lot.
Oh, I love you guys.
Nice meeting, man.
Bye, guys.
Makes me want to have a baby just to get a gift.
Cecil, thank
Yes.
God you changed that fucking trans cover, man. My God.
I'm running out real quick. Follow me on Cecil Says on YouTube, and I'm throwing a link if you want to purchase my canceled comic book.
Yes, the one that I'm in.
It has a better cover now, guys. Please go
much
back.
better cover. Check it out. Thanks, Chrissy. Congratulations and thanks for having me on.
Cecil.
Take care, everybody.
Cecil's
Bye,
the best.
Bye.
Follow him.
Bye, Cecil.
Bye, Cecil.
Bye.
Follow
Bye.
the cease. Decease and desist.
Bye, darling.
All right, I just kicked him out. Yay! What's up? Hello, Steph. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Lady
Congratulations.
G.
Congratulations.
Hi, my goodness. We were just doing a lot of birth talk and
now the
placenta
boys are
talk.
gone. We can talk about astrology.
Yeah, the boys.
And I'm out. No, I'm just joking.
blow through these really quick. Rhinoceros, when she shots the table, is unfortunately head table. I did not poop during birth. It's my greatest accomplishment.
Don't worry, there's always next times, Chrissy. There's
War Machine. Oh, thank you, War Machine, for gifting 5 memberships. K-Max. How many on the panel were at the last January 6th? I thought there was just the one. If so, what do we do for the 4-year anniversary? Drive to DC for the inauguration. I'll probably just do what I do every year. Just have a little January 6th cake and paint my face and put my Viking hat on. And
we're not going to do a
house.
meetup? This is the perfect time for a meetup.
Bars around your cake.
Yeah. I got my podium here from Adam Johnson. Adam Johnson makes these professionally.
God, you have a little podium. That's
That is
hilarious.
fantastic. Adam Johnson makes these. I'm honored that this is like the first one he ever made because it says, I don't know if you can see in red pen, but it says number 1.
Yeah. That's cool.
In the corner. And then he signed it. And this is he's like a legit carpenter. So
holy crap.
Tracy, I forgot. I have to show you before I go. This is my favorite. My favorite maternity photo of you, and it's not nude. I think this is just the most
Chic,
Oh,
iconic.
that was at the,
photo. That was at the show, the
Oh.
last show we did.
Look how beautiful you are.
My favorite photos were the
Aw.
ones Lila took of me on the beach when we were in San Diego.
Oh, and
that
those were iconic too. So you had maternity photo shoots.
My favorite one was of
I
you in the green velvet dress.
Yeah.
Your femininity.
Yes.
everything hurt. That was fun. It was a fun day. Oh my, yeah. Like I didn't like pay a person. I didn't like drape myself in velvet. I didn't like, throw a fan on me. And like part of me wishes maybe I had done that, but whatever.
You were like, oh, it all makes sense now why they have people with fans all over at all times.
Yeah. Because it's just like, oh, it would have been cool to have like really beautiful maternity photos, but whatever.
The last time I saw you, Chrissy, was at the TPUSA thing. That was, I think, and we were talking. And isn't that coming up again? Is anybody going to it or no? No, this year.
Oh my God, when you had to Instacart that cord for her.
Yes, yeah.
You
Oh my
Instacarted
gosh,
me
I forgot
multiple
about
pieces of equipment. It was like the
so weird.
nicest
I was
thing
so
anyone's ever
weird.
done.
Oh, no, that was fun. And then I got video, and then we did that thing with the what's the guy's name? The guy
The
that
American Shaman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Courtney, you
Oh,
have a
man.
good memory.
This is a really unrelated
That was a
comment,
wonderful day.
But
Yes.
one of my favorite clips of Ari is like your intro for Sipcast where Keanu's like she's like, how you and Gino doing? And Keanu's like, oh, he's in hospice now. She's like, oh my God.
Oh my God, you.
How do
No,
guys
you looked
saw
at me
that?
like it's
I don't
a
think
joke,
I ever
not a
saw
very
it. I
funny
have to
one. You
see
went,
it.
he
I
said, how's
never
he
saw
doing? I
that
went,
video.
he's in hospice. It's an old joke. And you went, what?
Oh,
We're
were you
so
guys in Vegas?
concerned.
Were you guys in Vegas at that thing? You guys were in Vegas and we're in the
We
hotel.
were in Vegas. That
Okay,
was
I
at
think I
the
remember.
Rio.
That was fun.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
not
remember asking that.
it's a joke. Yes, I know. All right.
Keanu, your wedding picture, the one, or at least the couple that I saw, those were very beautiful.
I am a Pisces.
Thank
Oh,
you.
they are
Can I
really
ask
good.
I'll ask y'all one question, then I'm leaving because I know Eugene wants to watch the charger. I can just hear him pounding around, and I want other people. It's 100,000 subscriber episode. Is it inappropriate to and like untoward to post photos of your wedding on
No.
Instagram and Twitter?
No, jealous,
do it.
bitter Bettys are the ones who are mad at you. Like,
No, I mean, and I was like, I'm gonna post them all, but then people are like, keep those to yourself.
I
What?
would post more
Did
of
I get-
mine, but my dad was murdered, so like put a damper on everything, and I just was like, next time.
God,
that is a
definitely.
really good
That's the word.
excuse,
Is it
Chrissy.
something
Holy
I should keep to myself. Like, I don't know. I like did a member stream where I showed some of them, but I'm like, there's so many that I love, but I don't know.
Do it. Post them, and then I'm
Yeah.
sure there's
Why not?
some.
Is
If
it
you
weird?
if you want to keep some private,
yeah,
then do that. But like the ones you post
Send
them.
me some Keanu on email. I'll send you my email, and then I'm like a wedding content creator, like on the side for fun. So I can make like cool little collage videos for you for your Instagram.
Please
Yeah.
do.
I'll make a
definitely
couple.
that.
Yeah,
many
send me
that-
some.
So many that I love. All right,
But like that's weird that somebody said that. Yeah, that's not
No,
like
it's
people
just
literally
because
hire.
It's because
people
you're
like me to
hot,
go follow
Keanu,
them around.
and they're jealous.
Well, and here's one other thing. Our wedding photographer too, there were some photos that I was so excited about because when he took us like on a sunset sunset like little photo session like after we were
Aw.
married or whatever during the cocktail hour, and he was going, yeah, you guys are hot. This is so hot. Oh my God, this is so hot.
Oh
And I went,
wow.
these are going to
no.
be great. When I looked back at those, I went, these are incredibly inappropriate. Rose like his hands up my fucking skirt. And then the guy called me. He's like, so you like the photos? You guys were so hot. He kept saying it. And I'm like,
You know
those
he used it
weren't
as
my
fat material,
favorite,
Kiana.
But
Yeah.
the sweet ones, I'm like, yeah, why aren't they appropriate for like
Oh my gosh, it
Weird.
was so funny. I just went to Monaco Comic-Con and Scott Eastwood was like the guest of one of the guests that basically goes and signs pictures or whatever, but you can buy like a one-on-one, and it was so funny because I was walking him to the one-on-one, and then there's like a French guy and his wife, and they're just like in there. They don't even, I don't think, know who he is. They just know that he's like Clint Eastwood's son. I think like his last name is Eastwood, and he's really hot. And then they're just like talking to them for whatever. I kind of like walked out of there because it was kind of awkward. And then Scott comes out and we get in the elevator and he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy wanted me to fuck his wife. And then he said that the guy just like slapped the wife on the butt. And then I saw them later and they said something to one of the guys and he was like, hey, thanks so much for introducing us to Kyle Eastwood. Like definitely didn't know who he was, but definitely going to watch his movies, I think, at night. And
wow.
So, people
on
get off on stuff like that.
On that note, I gotta go.
Thank you for
that.
Bye, Nina.
Oh, bye, Nina.
Tell the people
Chrissy.
they can follow
Chrissy.
you.
Fucking, I love you, girl. I just want to say that.
I
You're
love
amazing.
you.
100K is like, it's nothing. It's nothing. You're gonna be
It's
500K.
That's true.
So soon.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit to
500K by your
infinity and
next
beyond.
birthday.
Thank
you,
I love
Nina.
you. I love you. You deserve it.
Bye,
Every single one.
Bye, Nina.
Bye, you guys.
Bye,
Love all you
Nina.
ladies.
Bye, Nina.
Take care.
Bye, Nina. All right, we have 2 in the waiting room.
I have to go too.
Okay. Not to kick anybody out. Ari,
No,
thank
I
you
have
for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you guys. And I want to shout out to Lila. Your husband is the bomb, diggity. We've been cranking out cool stuff. So I started like a little short form video like company. And now we're going to start doing some like kind of more like right-wing people. And I bought garbagecontent.com. So our new thing is garbage content. You get it? Like garbage content. Anyway. So if anybody on this stream wants like a free video, email me and I'll make you like a cool little short form video to show you guys. What we can
Yes, let's do it.
That's so awesome, Ari. I love it.
Yeah, but Lila's husband's been helping me out with it. So we got to do your stuff too, Lila. What the heck? But you've been busy.
I know. I just got home, but yeah, he's enjoying working with you, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, well, it's so good to see all you guys, Courtney and some new faces too. I don't think I've been on the stream with Steph or Carmen before.
Good to see you.
Carmen's the mom.
I'm sending you all my wedding photos.
Yeah, send them to me. I'll text you. Chrissy, good to see you. Congratulations.
Love you, Ari. I miss you.
Thanks for introducing me to the world of YouTube friends and Twitter friends. But now you guys are like my real friends. It's crazy.
You're real friends now.
All right. Bye.
Good to see you.
Bye, Ari.
Bye, Ari.
I have to go.
And
Bye,
Tree
everybody.
and Terry
Yana,
are
who's
here.
going? I have to go.
Hi.
Hello. Hey everyone. Hi. Hi, sexy ladies. I can't stay that long. I'm just gonna be here for 30 minutes, but I just had to get up in here in this woman fest here. It's all of these
It is
sexy
a
ladies
nice
here.
Woman fest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the cowboy hat in your
I'm making my
avatar.
Irish exit. Bye. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
Keanu.
We love you.
Everyone follow Keanu.
The
Keanu's
Chargers are
champion.
losing.
I'm gonna come on Keanu
Aw.
Cast soon.
Yes, please do.
Bye.
Follow Keanu. Okay.
Yes, please do. Bye.
Bye.
Please do. Bye.
That was a Midwest goodbye if there ever was one. She was saying bye for a good 18 minutes.
Oh, really?
She was like, I gotta go, and then she'd hang in there, and then she's like, all right, no, I'm really gonna go, and then she'd hang in there.
Oh, that's why she's the best.
Isn't it?
What's new, Carrie? What's new, Tree? What's
Well,
new?
congratulations, first of all, 100K.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank
So
you. I can't
incredible.
believe it.
It's amazing. And I guess my mic. Can you hear me? I think I'm on the wrong mic. That's okay.
It's all right.
We can hear you.
Go.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I can't tell if you're on the right mic, but we can definitely hear you. It sounds
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
It does sound good.
It's a decorative microphone today.
What's new is we had date night at the Cracker Barrel.
Ooh,
And
lucky somebody's doing well.
Cracker Barrel.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel's French toast is delicious, and I will die on that hill. It's so good.
It's so good, and it just actually makes me think of childhood because when I was a kid, I grew up in pretty rural South Carolina, and it's that was kind of where we'd go for a nice night out, you know? And it really, it makes me feel like I think of my grandparents when I'm there. So anyway, I love it. And then we're going to go, we're going to continue date. I was like, but I have to pop in. I have to pop in and say hi to Chrissy and congratulations and say hey to all the ladies before we get back to, we're going to watch some thrilling Game of Thrones, which my husband's never seen.
Ooh, I've never seen it either.
I
God, I thought you were gonna go back to Cracker Barrel to make the hot night even hotter. I was gonna come for just a few minutes, and then I gotta go back to Cracker Barrel. We weren't done.
No, we weren't done. They have a really decadent hot chocolate pull. You could put all kinds of chocolate sauce and just crazy decadent peppermint sticks and stuff sticking out of it. It looks like a dessert.
Yum.
Oh my.
Anyway,
That sounds good.
but
Good
happy to see you,
Kay.
ladies.
Oh, good to see you too.
Yay.
Enjoy your date night.
Yeah. Carrie's so sweet.
And
Lila's
Tree,
eating ramen. Yum.
Tree, where are you based? Because I love that cowboy hat that you're wearing.
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, right on. Okay.
The crucial swing state of Georgia.
Yeah, like everybody's my red state is so swinging. I'm so mad that 2020 happened because really people think that Georgia is a swing state. And every position, like our Congress is Republican led. And our governor, our secretary of state, all of our political state positions are owned by GOP. They are basically overseen by GOP. So with the whole thing with COVID, really pissed me off with the whole thing with I know we're on YouTube, so I have to be careful, but with the whole bathroom leak and all this other stuff, and a bunch of ratchet black women, carrying these undisclosed type of suitcases, and it was just that right. It just made me so mad at people like, oh my God, Georgia flipped for Trump. I'm like, dude. We were always red. We're more red than Texas because when Texas wanted to reform their voting laws, guess who basically held it up? The Democrats. The Democrats got on a charter bus, then they took a charter plane to DC, and therefore the Congress of Texas couldn't even complete the vote without
Yeah, we're hearing an echo from you.
Congratulations, Chrissie Mayr. Chrissy, whatever your name is, congratulations
Thank
on
you,
100K
Owen.
piece.
Thanks. He hit it and quit it. He hit it and quit it. Thanks, Owen.
That was epic.
I would have understood that had we been talking about astrology or dogs or like a female topic. But we were very much talking about the male topic of voting and
right. I was like, okay, this is gonna be up because I was the same way. I was listening to you guys talking about babies and birth, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna wait till this is over. I do not want to be a part of this conversation.
Yeah. The wild thing is that Elijah was bringing all that stuff up too. Like, of all the people on the panel.
No, it's right it's right up his alley, okay? So y'all y'all must know about Elijah, okay? That's right up his alley, all right? Okay. So my thing is that and so when our governor did the reform of the voting bill, the Democrats went outside of the Congress and not handcuffed themselves. They put slavery shackles on themselves to protest. And guess what? The vote went through. So when the Democrats tried to stop the vote for the voter reform in Georgia, it didn't work. But it did work in Texas, just to go to show you that Georgia's more red than Texas. Right. And this is why it pisses me off when people want to say that my state is a blue or a purple. It's not. It's very red. It's not as red as South Carolina, but it's close. Right.
Or Oklahoma. Well, Georgia's been red forever. Like, even if maybe one time they voted blue, that doesn't make them a swing state. It just means that one time that happened. Right. But like, they've been how it happened. Red. I think just magically a swing state because of one voting situation.
Right. Obama in 2008. Wasn't that the last time Georgia went blue? Was Obama in 2008?
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna just get on white people because all white people thought that Obama was going to be like the black messiah that was going to make racism go away.
He's like this is the reason Oprah.
Huh?
Never mind.
And this is the reason why I like to throw this in Republicans' face, and I'll say, if you voted for Obama as a Republican, you're not a real Republican. Shut the fuck up. Because I never voted for him, okay? I was against him as soon as they elected him to run on behalf of Democrats. Okay, so there's that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, West Virginia. So as far as I know, West Virginia and Oklahoma, not a single blue county. So
yes,
those two states were solid red. And then I want to say South Carolina only had one blue county.
Is that Charleston? Or is that where Charleston? I don't even know where Charleston, what county Charleston
Hi,
is.
Chrissy. I'm doing great. Congratulations on your 100,000 subscribers on your channel.
Hi, Frankie. Is that a stuffed animal on your head?
Frankie's.
Welcome back, Frankie. What's your? Are you wearing a wig?
That's a teddy bear.
Oh, let's see
he's
your
laying on
bear.
a teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Oh, it serves two purposes. You can cuddle him and he can.
Wow, that teddy bear been through some.
He's seen some shit. Yeah.
There's a lion.
Oh, you got another one. That's a big one. That's a big one, Frankie. Is that one like adult size?
I got that for Christmas in 2014.
Oh, I want to send you a bear.
One of my buddies, when he was deployed to Iraq the second time, they got a care package, and it was one of those little beanie baby bears, you know. And it was the camo one, and it's like these kids have been sending him or whatever, and he still had the card. It was from a little girl, and she sent him the camo bear. And she was like, so that somebody always has your back is like what she wrote. She was like 9.
Cute.
And he never went anywhere without it. And then they were leaving to go outside the wire, and he forgot the bear. And so they stopped, and he ran back to grab it. And then he ran back to his Humvee, and then they left. And he swears to this day that that's why they're still alive, because they had, there was literally time so like the time or whatever, it had shifted, the sun was in the wrong position, and they caught a glint off of a scope, and they were able to avoid an ambush. And he's like, that bear saved my life.
Oh my god, it's like the Trump chart.
Well, no, so like everybody says it really is like in the military. So people are just like, baseball players are really superstitious. I'm telling you, in the military, you get into like, you have certain like rituals, you have certain stuff, and you don't break it. Like you'll hear those stories all over the place. I don't know any of the guys from it, but there was one guy, they would listen to a podcast every single day. The same one. Oh, it's a teddy. More teddies.
Great bears.
So much teddy.
But yeah, same thing. He ran back for the podcast or whatever, and they ended up avoiding like death because he had to go back for his do you guys remember the iPods? The old
yes, the iPod.
He had to run back for his iPod so they could listen to it, and it saved their like. You hear those stories, like you don't ever mess with you don't mess with the stuff that works. Right. So that's kind of cool. So I'm all for the teddy bears, Frankie.
Yes, Frankie. I'm gonna send you a teddy bear. I think I know where your P.O. box is. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Carrie, is that the piano music coming from you?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I feel like I'm in Nordstrom in the 80s.
Yeah. My husband has a concert coming up, so he's practicing.
It sounds wonderful.
It's beautiful. I didn't know if you could hear it. There's 2 doors shut between us, but it's pretty loud.
Oh,
yeah. It's a baby grand.
I'm a fan. I'm loving it. I'm like, oh,
Me too. I actually was enjoying it. Actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, since this mic's not working, the other one's working. I think it's picking it up more than usual. So enjoy.
Yay! Free concert. You gotta love it.
Chrissy, I just want to let you know that now that you reach 100K, YouTube will let you know in about 3 to 4 weeks whether you'll get a plaque. And what you have to do is when you're on your studio section of your YouTube when you're like uploading, the section when you upload and stuff like that, you'll see a banner above that tells you more information. So just
okay.
So just keep an eye out for that.
The
Okay.
the shrinkflated ones, right? Aren't they smaller now or something?
Did they shrink them?
I
yeah,
heard that.
They shrunk them.
What? Oh no! Oh, Chrissy, I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I'll just put a magnifying glass in front of it. Or something.
Go to Etsy. Somebody will make you one for less than what YouTube's going to sell it to you for anyway.
True
And
facts.
And
That's cool. That's fine. It's fine. I don't have that much space anyway. It's not like I've measured out an area.
Do you have an area?
Frankie, what is that? Frankie, why are we looking at
That's-
that?
Oh, it's jellyfish.
Jellyfish lamp.
Wow, are those real jellyfish?
Are they real?
They're not real. They're just fake jellyfish. It's like a toy jellyfish. It's fake.
Like a
wow.
lava lamp.
What do you feed them, Frankie?
It's a fake one, not a real one. It's fake one.
Oh.
So you don't feed them anything?
No,
Oh. Aren't they hungry?
it's a fake jellyfish, not a real jellyfish.
Wait, really?
They look real to me.
They're not real.
Did you kill them? And they're just floating
No.
around lifelessly?
No,
Okay.
they're fake.
It's the AI. It's
It's
coming
made
to
of
life.
plastic. It's made of plastic.
Okay.
I'm even more confused.
Wait, the jellyfish are made of plastic?
That's a
Yeah, they're
fake
not
jellyfish. They're not real.
Frankie, did you get recognized when you were out and about tonight?
Yes, I'm getting recognized. A lot of people, different countries around the world.
Oh, you're very famous.
Gigi Dior will be visiting me in Sydney, Nova Scotia before you know it. That means
Wow.
how Gigi gonna get to Sydney. Yes, she has to drive all the way to Sydney, Nova Scotia, just like what Gino did.
Oh, wow. That'd be very cool. Yeah, Gigi's great. Oh, I just had lunch. I had lunch with whatever Amy today, Frankie. She says hello.
Hi, whatever, Amy. I'm doing great so far. How was your day, Amy? Whatever, Amy's doing great so far. I say hi to her. Whatever, Amy's a really nice person.
She is a really nice person. She met the baby. She held the baby. She was like, and then she was texting me just before. She's like, it's literally the best baby I've ever met. Like the baby, no baby has ever smiled at me the way that your baby did. Oh,
Frankie, are you going to go meet the baby?
He's the sweetest bean.
That means, what happens if a Gigi drives all the way to Sydney, Nova Scotia? What does that mean? Then it'll be epic.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, Frankie doesn't believe that I named my baby after him. But I did. I told him I would, and I did.
Did you hear about this? Tomorrow night, Gino Bisconte will be doing. That's Erica. I'm doing great so far. Gino Bisconte is doing it in Hot Water Football Show tomorrow night instead of Thursday because American Thanksgiving Day is on a Thursday.
It is.
Frankie, is there a dent on your wall behind your head?
No. No.
Are you sure?
No,
Yeah.
Courtney.
I saw a dent on the wall. Anyway, go on. Tell us more about In Hot Water.
I think it's an optical illusion.
Gino
Gino
Bisconte is celebrating Thanksgiving Thursday. That means he's doing in Hot Water Football Show with Garrett and Steve on Tuesday instead of Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This is a good question.
Excellent.
Frankie, how many people died on 9/11?
Zero.
Zero. How many people died in the Holocaust?
Zero.
Frankie, do you in Canada? What do you do for American Thanksgiving? Nothing.
Nothing. I do a lot of. I eat turkey dinner for Canadian Thanksgiving on second Monday in October.
Yeah.
A lot of stores are closed in Sydney, Nova Scotia on Canadian Thanksgiving given on second Monday of October every year.
Oh, so it's the same thing for your Thanksgiving turkey. That's what everybody's getting ready for here.
He doesn't eat mac and cheese though.
No.
He likes carrots.
Carrots and
turkey.
broccoli, but no mac
I
and
had
cheese.
carrots, broccoli, potatoes, and turkey.
But no mac and cheese.
Not green beans? Green bean casserole?
You got
I love
peas,
fish.
greens,
Wait,
potatoes,
got it.
tomatoes, turkey, lamb. I love that.
Oh man, I haven't heard that song in so long.
We're gonna play it. We're gonna play
What
it.
a great meme.
I love it.
We got
I love
beans,
it.
peas,
Frankie,
tomatoes, potatoes.
Does baby boy like the snow at all anymore, Chrissy?
You know, I went and showed him the snow, like when it snowed here a little bit early, like last week, and he
Hey,
was not
Chrissy,
in
I'll
the
show
mood
you
for it.
another thing.
Oh yes, show me more things.
Whoa!
Ooh, look at that fancy light!
Wow!
Wow!
It's RGB.
That looks like something out of Mario. That looks like I should be jumping through it in a go-kart.
It looks like
Like
a
a Mario
portal to
Kart,
another
yeah.
dimension.
I like it.
That's
right,
actually
tis the
how Frankie
season.
gets around.
Tis the season.
I'm looking.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
Potatoes,
ham,
ham,
jam,
turkey,
turkey,
oh, turkey,
turkeys,
ham.
rabbit. Beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbit. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
Hands in here too. Oh, great.
beans, greens,
Oh,
potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbit. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, 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 greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken,
Bro, some people in this world are just too talented.
It's actually really good.
All the
It
food
is.
names is like it's if you actually made all that food, that's too much food. But I think she really made it all.
She probably did. Unlike Kamala, who is not making greens in a bathtub.
This is the only thing I miss about still being religious is going to a black church to see these services with the choir and everybody's dancing and doing all this. Now I'm a heathen, so I don't do that.
We're gonna like changing colors.
As a Roman Catholic, born and raised,
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbit.
I
went to a Pentecostal church and I was scared. Everybody was doing all these things and I didn't know what to do. And they were like, just with the music. And so I like shifted on my feet.
They talk about
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, beans, greens, beans, 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 beans.
It's actually really good.
It is.
Tree, I went to a
my
black church
later.
for a funeral once, and that was insane. I remember telling
Oh yeah. Oh my. Okay, please tell me nobody got in the casket or tried to like grab the body.
I swear, people were screaming.
Yeah, I don't do those anymore either.
And I was just like, and my son looked at me. He's like, "You thought we would be upset? Never mind. Just behave however you want."
Yeah, this is the most look at me. All the secrets come out. Some people get on top of the caskets. I'm like, take me with you. It's crazy. It's
And they're
it's one of
fainting.
those two.
Everybody got fans, and they're fanning everybody. And
Yeah. Like, why you take me low and why you take my baby? You should have took me, baby. You should have took me low. And why you didn't take my baby? Oh Lord, why you didn't take my baby low? What? Jesus, he didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh,
listen to that shit.
I'm having PTSD. No kidding.
That's hey, Tree. I'm Frankie MacDonald. I'm a YouTuber for Sydney, Nova Scotia.
All right, Frankie. That's very good for you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great so far.
Can I look at your octopus thing again?
Here's the
Jellyfish?
octopus.
octopus. Ooh,
I'm sorry, that is so cool though.
That looks real. That looks very real.
Yo, wow.
Are we sure they're not real?
They look real to me, Frankie.
Yeah, they're not real. They're only fake.
I don't think they're real, Frankie. I think they're real.
They're real.
What do jellyfish eat?
Jelly.
I love
There
this
you go.
camera
It's not a
angle.
real jellyfish. It's a fake jellyfish.
I don't know. The chat
I
thinks
don't know.
it's real.
I think that they're real.
It's real.
They're not real.
They're real and they're
Oh, why do
fabulous.
they-
very real.
Why do they look
They are
real?
real. He is lying.
Can the
Jellyfish
what
is
do
not real.
jellyfish eat? What do like? Do jellyfish need like? I mean, aren't they're alive? So obviously they must eat something.
They eat like
Plankton.
particles in the water.
Like
Right?
plankton.
So
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
they
ask.
could be real, Frankie. Just chilling out, eating your dirty air, water particles, or whatever.
Did you guys see if they said aliens are in the ocean?
Really?
They eat other
Cool.
jellyfish when they get hungry.
That means they're not real
Yes,
jellyfish. They're only fake jellyfish.
Because
Do you give them plankton every day?
Oh.
And those that are lights are changing different colors.
Ooh, fancy. I know Carrie has to bounce.
I gotta go. Congratulations and
Bye,
good to see all you
Carrie.
ladies. Bye, Lila. Bye,
Bye,
Carrie.
Carrie.
Bye,
Bye,
Carrie.
Carrie. Everyone
Nice to
follow
meet you,
Carrie.
girl.
Nice to meet you
Hi, Seth.
too.
I'm doing great so
Bye,
far.
Frankie.
Cool. So
I'm gonna head
Chrissy-
out too because I have to edit some stuff.
Okay, Steph.
Oh,
Good
that's
to
a working
see
lady.
you.
I
Busy,
have, yeah,
busy
there's
lady.
some work I gotta do. Congratulations, Chrissy. Bye, ladies.
We
Bye,
gotta do
Steph.
another. We have to do another
Good to
Among
see
Us
you.
game, Steph. I missed
Oh
that.
yeah, for sure. It's a lot
Yes,
of fun.
yes.
Among
All right,
Us.
good to see you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my God, it feels like my birthday.
Oh,
It's your birthday.
It's a big
The-
deal. I'm so proud of
wait.
you.
Does Steph know the practicing running song?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. Well, how does she even play Among Us then?
Chrissy, you cut your hair, right?
I didn't know it's still stupid long. Like it's bushy. Like it's like
Then on
Hermione.
December 19th, Trevor Coombs is cutting my hair December 19th.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice. Haircuts can be good, and Frankie, I think your haircut is going to be fantastic. Chrissy, have you seen Brie Larson's new haircut?
No, is it atrocious?
I'm sharing my screen.
Uh-oh.
So she's not an unattractive lady. Like, and some women can pull off short hair.
Ah, no, she looks like Elliot Smith.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
Elliot Page.
Elliot Page.
Elliot Smith is dead.
Oh, right.
Wow, how much weight? I'm sorry, have I not seen her in a long time? How much weight did she lose?
An unnecessary amount. An unnecessary amount.
She's
She is-
unrecognizable at first. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
she's-
who's that?
I'm not sure what's going on, but she's opted
Yikes.
for the she's
The
opted for the
4B movement.
Yeah. Well, she's smiling, so it can't be for 4B.
This
She's
is horrible.
smiling.
Well, there is that, but I don't know.
But yeah, some
Oh,
women
no.
some women can pull off a pixie cut.
Not her.
She is not one of them.
I
You have to have a
agree, Chrissy.
very
It's
specific.
not her.
You have to have a very specific face shape. She doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So
You know
yeah,
who
She's not like a dog. She just
Her
doesn't
short
have
hair
Also-
face is the girl from Twilight.
What's with those teeth? Does she have veneers or dentures
Yes,
or something?
yes.
Those do not fit in her mouth.
No, she 100% has veneers. You can tell from. I'm trying to think. Oh God, there was a movie she was in way back when where I actually didn't hate her. And I cannot for the life of me. It wasn't Dodgeball, was it? That wasn't Brie Larson.
I don't know.
But there's a film she's in, and her natural teeth don't look like that.
Wow.
Like it's the same thing as God, I can't think of the chick's name. She was in the movie with 300 guy whose name now escapes me too. I'm terrible with names. I'm getting old.
Gerard
Yeah,
Butler?
no,
Gerard
I'm
Butler.
terrible with names too. It's
Yeah, so she was in
bad.
the chick that was in the raunchy rom-com with Gerard Butler.
Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
Oh, I
her.
have that. I have a scene from that movie. Hold on.
Yeah. She's
Ready? Here it is.
That's the one. That's the one right there. That might actually be her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's pictures like before and after she got her teeth fit, like she went and got veneers. Like it's weird because they don't even do like Invisalign or like invisible braces. They just they go straight for veneers, like
And it's so
full blown
unhealthy.
veneers.
Don't ever get them.
Yeah.
It cuts
Yeah.
Like what?
to your
Really?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell 'em,
very
Carmen.
bad.
One or two, like
It shaves
so.
down your teeth,
Yes.
right?
It also it causes your jawbone. You're more likely to have deterioration in your jawbone too. So like if you have like rotted teeth or bad teeth, it's one thing. Or if you've got like a root canal, and you just want to put a new tooth in there, that's that's one tooth. But getting a full mouth of veneers, it looks unnatural and freaky. But it's
it
also
destroys your dental health.
Yeah, your
Wow.
jaw is jacked for life. Like you're
Well, it's
never
like-
gonna get it back.
Just because, okay, so you need some braces for a brief period of time because you have a couple of crooked teeth. So you're gonna yank all, or shave all your teeth down and put veneers on them instead of just getting braces for a little bit of time. Like,
Oh, some of these
What?
people,
Crazy.
yeah, some of these people they go full blown like implant veneers too. Like
What's an implant veneer?
so that's where they yank your tooth out and then they screw in
Oh
a new root and then they take the and then they take the fake tooth and they bond it to the screw. And it's all bad. 21 Jump Street. That's what she was in. Brie
I'm
Larson.
just gonna say, I have my cousin works in a dental office, and she has seen so many people come through that have botched dental procedures from stuff like
Yes.
that, like getting the implants and stuff like that. It's not just your regular dental cleaning or whatever. It's like they're trying to get stuff fixed because the dentist they went to before wasn't all that great at what they were doing. Like you're putting a lot of trust in someone's hands for your teeth.
Well,
That's in
I don't
your
know how many of
head.
you guys
Gosh,
do any
I
of you
wouldn't
guys
do
have do you guys have any of the nickel metal fillings from like the
No.
So I have two, and when I went into the military, like we have to take all of our medical stuff with us, and the military dentist was looking at my x-rays and he was like, I can't believe they gave you full nickel fillings for what was clearly like surface decay that like
Oh, wow.
today all they would have done is they would have essentially taken a grinder to where the issue was, taken that off, and then sealed the tooth up with some like Bondant and would have let me walk out fine. But back in the 90s, like if you had even just like surface issues, they drilled all the way in and then filled your tooth.
My
And so
A holistic dentist, and they'll even try to save something with doing like oxygen therapy on it. And they can do a lot with mineralizing, and there's a lot more that they can do that they don't tell you about.
yes, because it's not
Oh, yeah.
profitable.
Yeah, my parents had their mercury fillings out, and but then they both died. So,
Chrissy,
it was the mercury filling.
Chrissy,
They
you're
should
not
have
talking.
done it.
You're not thinking about cutting your hair. Is that what you want your hair shorter?
no, I yeah, it's very bushy and like unwieldy.
So
unruly.
It's
no,
gorgeous.
I'm probably not gonna.
I know it's like
cut it.
thick and red. I
It's-
was gonna cuss her out if she
it's
was
a
gonna
lot.
try to cut all that off. Like,
It looks like
girl.
Hermione Granger.
Get it layered in a way that makes it maybe, I don't know, tame down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Used
Yeah.
to that.
Well, and I will tell you, but also now that you've had a baby, Chrissy. So I've had 4. I'm gonna tell you right now. Your hair takes longer to grow back, and it never
Oh.
grows back as thick. So keep that in mind too.
Yeah, keep that
Oh.
in mind too.
It's like a threat.
It's not a threat. It's very much. It's very
It's
much
a threat. No, I'm threatening her. Yes, I'm gonna be
Tree
the
is
threatening
threatening
person.
her.
I'm
Tree's
threatening
threatening
her.
you. I'm just trying to get
No,
this.
I think Frank would leave me if I cut my hair short. So
Well, I would not
I'm good.
recommend. I don't recommend the. I mean, you might be able to pull off the pixie cut, but
I had short hair. I had very much like throughout college in my early 20s I had very much a Midwestern mom do with like
I
the
love it.
long bang and the spiked up. Like I very much had that phase, so I don't feel like I'm missing out.
I had
Man,
the.
I
I was 9 years old. I had the '90s bob, the cute little like right under the chin. curled under.
Wow.
I had that bob, and then I went into the Marine Corps, and I got really sick of trying to do a perfect bun every day in boot camp and getting up like 45 minutes before all the other girls. So I went into the bathroom and I cut my own hair. And that was the last time I had short hair.
Oh, you did like G.I. Jane.
Yeah, I didn't buzz. I read the uniform regulations. I lined the scissors up with my lower earlobe, and then I dropped it about a half inch, and then I went shing and shing, and I was good for the rest of boot camp. But no, I did not shave my head because that's actually out of regulations. She would
Really? Is that is?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
So
wow.
male regulations. So males can be bald, or they can have
Lucky.
low fade, mid fade, high top. Like there's all these different ones. But the longest their hair can be at any point on their head, unless they're like special ops or whatever, but those guys are always the exception, is 3 inches. And the shortest that a female's hair can be at any one point is 3 inches. But it can't, if she's gonna wear it down, it cannot go below her collar. And it cannot be shorter than 3 inches. And then we have measurements for how wide our bun is allowed to be and how thick it is and how much it has to look, the product has to look natural. That's why if you see these girls that have like the shiny head tops and they call it like helmet hair, they'll get sent back home if they have like a really uptight NCO, and they'll have to make it less shiny because it's supposed to still look squared away, no flyaways, but it also can't be like the the helmet head. And so a lot of girls, especially like the Hispanic girls who have the really, really thick hair, they just wear wigs throughout the day. So they'll throw their hair up and then they'll throw a wig on that's short that they don't have to do anything with. They'll go about their day and then they'll take it off and then they got hair down to their butt. And I was like, man, I wish someone had told me that trick before I was a corporal. That'd have been nice.
Wow. Good to know.
I would not be able to navigate that at all.
Female regulations are insane, especially when it comes to like hygiene, hair, nails. We've got that like our nails are only allowed to be so long or so short, all that stuff.
I didn't even brush my hair until I was 19.
Russell Hall, thank you, Russell. Rumble needs to cool it with the ads. YouTube's gotten worse, but Rumble is damn near unwatchable. Thank you, Russell.
Aww.
Russell again. I've got $50 on Anna shitting on the doctor. Aw. Christmas loving engineer. Wow, thank you for the orange boy. Congrats on the 100K, Chrissy. Thank you. Oh, push-ups. I have a stuffed B52 teddy bear. Thank you. Push-ups. Jake Payne, congrats on 100K, Chrissy. In regards to military superstitions, the phrase is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Thank you, Jake. Viking. Frankie, who's your pick of women on the panel? Also, did you have any vaccines as a child? I have a theory.
I had vaccines when I was a child a long time ago.
I think we all did. It was just like it was the usual.
Yeah.
It was the default.
Yeah,
Frankie,
90s kids get their tonsils out too.
Frankie, who's your favorite? If you had to,
I already know the answer
pick
to this.
any one of us, Frankie, who would it be?
Everyone of them.
Everyone. Oh, safe answer. Safe answer.
Oh,
God, Frankie.
Frankie, when was the last time you called Drew asking where I was?
Drew is he's the in-town media guy.
When was the last time somebody put a 2 minute and 30-second clip together of you hanging out on In Hot Water saying, Courtney's a nice one. Courtney hosts Simpcast Sunday nights.
Oh,
I remember that. I love that clip the whole time. Chrissy's a nice one. Chrissy's hosting Simcast on Sunday nights. Chrissy used to host Wet Spot on
Frankie's
Compound
the
Media.
best. He's always promoting ABP.
But he called Drew on Skype asking where you were one day right after Compound ended. It was like sometime in early July, I think. Yeah, he was asking where you were, and the next day on In Hot Water, Drew was talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, I had a hard time explaining." Like,
that means what's at the Compound Media old studio now?
Yeah, I wonder who's in there now.
When are you buying the studio, Frankie?
No, I could Garrett and Steve or Drew probably buy a studio.
Garrett, Drew,
I don't know
Drew's
if
gonna
they
buy the
have that
studio.
kind of money.
I don't.
Probably Garrett and Steve.
I don't even
Man,
know.
he's really putting a lot of pressure on Garrett and Steve.
Yeah, they're gonna be the leaders here. Oh, Nicholas Gurr, Carmen, how's your sourdough doing?
Or Eric Nagel. Probably buy the studio. Eric Nagel could be the new boss.
Yes, he could.
Awesome. Wait, hold on.
I have to tell you this. It's so amazing because it's my favorite one I've ever made. I made espresso chocolate chip sourdough tonight.
I posted about it.
Espresso.
It
chocolate
was
chip.
so good.
Is that supposed to be a dessert?
It's weird because I didn't know how it would turn out. My kids love coffee, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. My daughter suggested I do espresso and make it really strong. It is so good. I thought it would only be like maybe breakfasty kind of thing, but I think you could eat it with anything. It was delicious.
Oh, cool.
Thank you for asking, Nick.
You're a professional. Christmas loving engineer. No, Chrissy, don't get the frost cut. Aww.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen you in the frost
bitten.
wig, so I know you can pull off the short hair, but I don't recommend it.
Let's see. Hold on.
She looks like Cousin It.
Oh no, that's
You can't tell. That is Cousin It.
Wait a second.
I used to do that.
Cousin It's sister.
It is. Just put the glasses on. I love you, Chrissy.
Oh.
Wait, I can do this.
Multi-talented, multitasking. Look at that.
Ooh, I look like Martha
that's
Washington.
cute. Oh, that's cute.
That is Martha. It's the Martha Washington in the pool.
Yeah, but I know you've got longer hair under that. That's not like that's all that's it.
That brings back good memories of being in the pool. I like that.
Oh yeah, this is my new look for sure.
Sexy.
You look like the woman.
cute.
I love this,
Actually.
This is just
I
yeah,
had
throw a
to
couple
go
bobby pins in there too.
I gotta go sew an American flag.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
Now
girl.
you
Look,
just
I'm
need
about to
that
go work in a
really
factory.
red lipstick.
Yeah,
Oh
this-
yes.
This looks less Frost and more 50s housewife.
Yes, it does.
I approve.
I was
I'm gonna go support the war effort.
yes.
The men are coming home. Time to
Time to
turn
bake the
off-
pie.
time to get the pies out.
Yes,
Time
and
to get the
dinner
knee
in the
pads
oven.
out and
Mhm.
support the war effort.
All right, girl. Listen, I gotta go prepare for my stream, but I wanted to come in here and support you as always.
Thank you.
And love the ladies here. Yes, girl, Carmen, we need to hook up again and do another I just been so busy. I'm sorry. I'm like
No
my IRL is just, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's just like I haven't been online that much. So, but when everything should calm down around about February. So there's that. But
Ooh.
I look forward to coming back on another panel.
Yes, come back, Tree. I love you, Tree.
Yeah, I love you back. What'd you say, Carmen?
I said happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
Happy
Happy holidays to everybody.
holidays.
Leela, Courtney, Lady, Gravemaster, and Frankie. Nice to meet you.
Lila comes back with a different
Happy
look every time.
holidays, Tree. It's
All
good
right,
to
Bye,
see you.
Tree. You're
Bye,
awesome.
Tree.
I love your Twitter posts.
Ashton's here.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't
I'm
believe
doing
Mystery
great,
of
Dora.
Logic. I'm actually a huge fan of her. Oh, my nipples are totally out right now. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
All
You're
right.
welcome, Frankie.
Enjoy, everyone.
My boobs
And
like
you got
grew. I don't know how to
Chrissy's
explain
hair
it.
is amazing.
How did you get the link, Ashton? I don't think I even sent you the link.
Frank sent it to me.
Oh, I'm like looking through my Twitter. I'm like, what? Did I have a stroke? Okay.
You weren't supposed to be here.
Who let you in?
Who let you in?
I was
oh my
uninvited.
gosh,
I'm so I'll
what's
leave.
new,
I'll go.
Ashton? What's popping?
I haven't talked to you in a hot minute. How
Her
are you?
boobies are popping. Are you blind,
This is
Chrissy?
my new
Yes.
hairstyle. This is my new do. I'm supporting the war effort.
I think it looks great on you.
I do. Like you're being facetious, but I'm being serious, girl. Like
This
that
is-
looks really good.
I'm gonna do this every day now.
Oh
I do. So I actually do a French roll, like a French twist,
With a rat tail.
Like, a rat tail. I like it. I do a French twist pretty frequently, and it's wonderful. And then you pull it out, and you get to like
Fancy.
shake it out. That's good shit.
This is
The rat tail
This
is
is like
a really
a
good touch.
Spanish twist.
The
Yes!
rat tail really it modernizes this classic look.
Well, it's
I
the
think.
it's the classy in the front and the party in the back, yo.
I'm gonna make a coffee table book of just all hairstyles you can do with just headphones.
I love it.
No, like you don't need pins.
It's
or
giving
anything.
modern victory rolls.
Yes, that's
Modern
what it
victory
is.
rolls.
Modern
Chrissie's
victory rolls.
Chrissie Mayr's new version of victory rolls. I love it. Ready
Yes,
for World
oh.
War III, everyone. She's prepared.
Oh,
A whole coffee
This is
table
another
book
Luke.
of
This is another Luke.
It's giving
another
Cindy Lou
modern
Who.
victory roll.
Another modern take on the French roll. What's it called?
Twist, French
Victory
twist.
roll.
It's a cinnamon
Victory
roll
French twist.
on your head.
Yeah.
It's
This I like to call
Actually,
this
we
the
call
sunny
this-
side up.
You just need to find a way to beehive it. You're golden. You just gotta.
Hello, boys.
I feel like this is a hairstyle that's definitely been done in those like old 1940s art books where they would just make pinup girls have the strangest hair with their themed outfits. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like there. Yeah, pose.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got tons more where this came from.
Oh man, yes.
What about splitting it like puffy yummies? A little uneven.
Oh, this is like a single Leia.
Yeah.
It's the half Leia, but
it's a
single
half
Leia.
Leia. Yeah.
All the single Leias. All the single Leias.
See you soon. Bye for now.
Now put your bun up.
Bye, Frankie.
Frankie.
Bye, Frankie. Okay, see you later.
Couldn't handle the hairstyles.
Yeah.
Oh, the single Leias.
All the single Leias.
Oh, there
Oh.
it goes.
Well, no, that's just that natural wisp of, like in the movies
All right, what else can we do?
when it
with
falls
this?
down and it blows in the wind. You just need a fan,
You could do two of them,
right?
one on each side.
Ashton, I have a controversial question.
Go ahead.
Where's Buffy?
Yeah.
Buffy just took a bath. She's kind of in timeout right now.
Oh no! What'd she do?
I took her outside because we got a new puppy, and she taught him how to dig a very deep hole under the
That
fence.
one freaks me
And
out.
so I had
I look like
to
a
run into
straight
the
up
swamp
lesbian.
to get them.
Now you look like Frosk.
Oh my
Depot, guys.
God.
What?
I can
What
just
was
hear
her
it now. Here goes
Oh my
Chrissy.
gosh, that is
Did you
hilarious.
jerk off to me today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you or did you not jerk off to me today?
We need a close
Ron
up. We need a
Weasley.
close up. Just you.
Yeah,
Why are
ready?
you so obsessed with jerking off and not jerking off to me?
Yeah, or Alyssa Mercanti. Yeah, you kind
Frostbitten.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Is
What
Frost
was that?
her real
What
name?
was- yes. Well, kind of. It's Frost. Like I forget her actual full name, but it's part of it. God, Chrissy. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why she makes the big bucks as a comedian.
This is why she has 100 followers.
You wish, guys. These will all be in my coffee table book of headphone hair.
I love it.
Men wish they could fuck Frost.
You wish. You guys wish
Frost.
you could have at
Where the
this.
fuck her stupid name is.
Frost urine.
Mhm.
That's what it Frost urine. That's her actual. Like that is a. I would be upset if that was my name as well.
Well, she did make that up. That was her. I don't know what her real name is.
Her real name is
Fucking.
I don't remember.
I'm
What
pretty.
is
One part of that is part of her real name, if I remember correctly.
I'm starting to Google what is Frost's real name, and at first, the first thing that comes up is what is Frost's gender.
She's a dude. What?
Her real name is Indiana Froscarin Black.
Yeah, like this, her name. I don't think. I think she added the Frosk or the year. I can't remember. But
Indiana
part of that.
Rebecca Black.
Her parents name after fucking Indiana Jones. What the fuck?
So her name is Indiana Juniper Black, formerly Devin Ryan Moore.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Her
Wow.
name was changed twice?
That's a full-blown name change.
Her legal name was Devin Ryan Moore. Her screen name was Froscarin, but her legal name was Devin Ryan Moore. And then
That's
I
a
guess
great
she legally
name.
changed her name to Indiana Black.
Devin Ryan Moore. That's like a author name.
Maybe she's a really big fan of Rebecca Black and Indiana Jones.
Oh my God, she lives in Portland, Oregon. Should I go?
She's well known for League of Legends. That's the only.
Oh no. That's how I met her first, and I hate that she is still. Oh God, League.
See, I love League.
Oh yeah, I love League. I hate her.
Cool,
I want to.
Did you watch Arcane?
I'm not a fan of season 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, season 2 is. I still enjoyed it. I'm actually working on a Lux cosplay, so I'm a little sad that we haven't seen Demacia yet. But you know,
I like this one.
So my biggest thing.
A little half up. Okay.
The tonal
This is
it's giving Greek goddess.
Swoop around. I call this a swoop
I'm getting
around.
What's her
Helen
name?
of Troy. Helen of Troy.
Rose
Helen
on
of
Titanic.
Helen of Hoboken.
She maybe wore her hair like this.
Helen of Hoboken.
It's a very
avant-garde. Je ne sais
Yeah.
quoi.
I mean,
it's
just
definitely giving Russian theocracy or Russian
disinformation.
This hair is given Russian disinformation. Yes.
Yes. It's a little bit Holocausty. It looks like my head was maybe almost shaved against my will.
I think it's the opposite of shaved.
What, they started shaving it and then they stopped, or like I don't understand where you're getting the idea that they started
They
shaving
we're gonna shave it and then
like
broke
Greek.
free.
It's giving Greek.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Helen of
Yeah.
Troy.
Or
Very
like
Helen of
Pompeii
Troy.
victim.
Yes.
Like almost like flock of seagulls.
Petrified Pompeii victim. I like it, Ashton.
This is cool, and like the hair is actually wrapped around the headphones.
So cool.
Well, if you play your cards,
Big
you know
hair
you
full
can.
of secrets.
If you do like a long enough stream, you can do a heatless curl pattern.
She looks like she has a turban on her head. She looks
Yes!
like Professor Quirrell. Like Voldemort's behind her.
How does it look from the back? What's happening in the back? Wait.
It's giving.
It's not horrible. It's kind of like Princess Leia's space buns collapsed on themselves.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Wow, this coffee book is going to
It's
take up.
like a limp Leia instead
I am
of
now
a
accepting
single Leia.
pre-orders for the coffee book.
I'm into it. I love this.
You need to start a whole new YouTube, Chrissy, about
Headphone hair?
Hair tube.
Hair
See how
tutorials,
hair tube.
makeup. We need a makeup tutorial right now.
You can call it lunatic fringe.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
eyes closed.
Lunatic fringe.
You got to do lunatic fringe, right?
Lunatic fringe is exactly what we need. We need in life.
Preach.
When
I
you're
thought
feeling
that's
sad,
what we
just cut your
were.
own
Are we-
veins.
are we
Make all
trying
your
to do-
problems stop.
That's what we are, Courtney.
Yes.
Are we doing Leia? Okay, so we're
Princess
doing
Leia buns.
Okay, this is
Leia
straight up Leia.
headbands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess podcast Leia.
Love it.
Podcast buns.
Princess
Podcast
Leia
buns.
of podcasting.
It makes me want to try it.
Do it. You have to do it. Everybody do a headphone hairstyle.
Everybody do it right now.
Right now.
I do have headphones. Hold
Peer
on.
pressure.
Ooh, I like that one.
Chrissy does not need a tinfoil hat. Her hair is the tinfoil hat.
I don't even need pins.
Lila, how are you?
I'm good. I'm acclimating back to normal life.
I think the hat line makes it especially beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Ashton,
So,
what
like-
kind of puppy did you get?
Another Cavalier.
2 Cavaliers.
I have 2. He has to
Chrissy,
do
you
like
go down the
color.
Yes,
Also
yes, you
around
whip it around the front and then tuck it in and then into the back.
Oh, I have to. Do the
Yes.
I'm sad
How
I'm
has
not
no
on
one done this before?
I mean, really, I just can't believe
No
I've
one was
never
brave
done
enough,
It's
Chrissy.
podcast buns.
This is what gets Chrissy to 1 million.
Yeah.
In like
No
2
one-
days.
Oh my
no
God,
one's brave
Courtney
enough
looks
to
really
have podcast
good.
buns.
Yes.
Podcast.
Where are your podcast buns?
I don't have long enough hair. I have to stick in my fake hair if I want to do
Wow.
that.
You could do
Wait,
it.
maybe
There
I
you go.
can.
Yes, you can. You can and you will.
They just won't
You got-
stick. I need to get like bobby pins or something.
Just stick it into the headphone.
Oh, I need a haircut. My hair is disgusting.
Courtney, yours
Yeah,
looks really good.
Oh, thank you. It's falling out. Crap. Hold on.
You just gotta practice. It's all.
Oh my God.
like-
Carmen.
Are we all doing
Carmen,
this right now?
yours looks really
Okay.
good. Wow.
This
that's
is,
like an
this is a
updo.
cosplay hack, you guys. You know, if you already have brunette
Amen.
hair, you want to be Leia, just put some headphones in your head and
Wow.
Props. If they're
That's
Bluetooth, you can listen to
great.
music in your space in your hair buns whilst.
Right. You could hide things in there. Drugs.
You can hack.
And on this glorious, beautiful, fantastic hack breakthrough, I am gonna call it a night because I gotta be up. I gotta be up in 4 hours because I'm supposed to go on a. I'm supposed to go on a run before work, and it's a 5-mile run.
Oh God.
Good for you.
Oh, that's
Well,
That sounds very optional.
wow,
It is
Tomorrow's
entirely
Tuesday.
optional,
Who
and I'm
runs
still
who goes
gonna
for
do
a
it.
5-mile run before they go to work on Tuesday?
Psychopaths.
So somebody who has set a goal and is attempting to hit said goal and has
Goals.
I know, right? So
How dare you have a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, how dare
it's quasi healthy is what I would say because I still drink way too much chocolate milk. But
Chrissy's gonna do another one.
yes,
milk's not that
All right,
bad.
fine.
for you.
I will.
That's the
I
same
am
line. That's the
going to
same
use
line.
a hair tie for this. Only this one exception.
I don't think I have a hair.
Oh my God.
Alfalfa.
Oh my God. I love it.
Yes. Oh no, I'm losing it.
Just gotta practice. You'll get it for the book. It'll be perfect
For the book.
for the book. But
The
see,
book.
just do that. You get the dwarf beard, the female dwarf beard. You just gotta tie it on the bottom.
yeah, like this.
There
just
you
the
go.
front.
There you go.
Oh, the beard. That's
the
a good
beard.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of a beard.
You got enough there for a mustache.
Oh,
too.
she's
You'll be
Gimli.
Golden. Yeah, she's Gimli. Look at that. Except
And
prettier.
my axe.
Hello.
Oh,
Love
she's a
it.
Lorax now.
She speaks for the trees.
I'm a Horton. Here's a who.
I love it.
I think I have to use bobby pins for this.
It's like a
All right.
scarf. I feel like
Oh, Carmen. Nice.
I like how Courtney and I
Nice.
still have puns in our hair right now.
Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly.
And, you know,
Well, I don't-
Oh my God, you look so elegant, Carmen. It's a scarf.
Like Chrissy,
Amazing.
congrats on 100K. Ladies, it was
Thank
lovely
you,
chit-chatting with you
ladies.
all.
Bye, Lady Grave Master.
Bye. It was
night,
nice to meet
Lady
some of you. It was nice to
Master.
see some of you again. Chrissy,
Have fun
you're
running.
amazing.
Oh,
I
thank
will not
you.
have fun, but I will.
Have that.
Have a great one.
Oh,
Bye, guys. Bye, chat.
Good night.
Bye. How fun. I can't believe she's.
Man.
I remember running. I used to do that, like high school? For
5 miles? I don't think
country.
I've ever
Oh
run
my
5
God.
miles
You-
ever.
You guys, I
I'm a
did
predator's dream.
in PE. We had to run the mile, and I don't know why nobody just thought that I just shouldn't do PE because of my spina bifida. But
You
I
probably could have gotten out of it.
I
but you-
could have.
Yeah,
but I
feel like
used
you
to run
should've.
the mile with
Oh
yeah, I used to run the mile, and I was so slow, and I'd run with this other kid. His name was Russell, and he was so awesome. And we would sing. He was very, very overweight for a middle schooler. So, anyways, it was like a four laps around this, whatever the hell it was. All the kids would
The track?
outlap us. Yeah, the track. They would outlap us. You know, we'd be on lap 1, they'd be on lap 3. You know, and we would run 15 steps and walk 15 steps. Run 15 steps while singing. What's her name? That song, Nothing But a T-Shirt On. I never felt so beautiful, baby, as I do now. Do you know that song?
You sing it
was it
over and over
Jennifer
and
Love
over
Hewitt?
again?
What?
You sang that while you were running?
Yes, we would sing like Britney
That's very
Spears
sad.
or like pop songs to like motivate us for the fact that we were so behind. And then the other kids would run by us and like cheer us on. It's like the disabled one and the obese one who was also, you know, a little gay, but it wasn't cool back then. You know?
Oh, now that I'm with you.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. he
Okay,
was
now
so-
I remember. Why did I think it was Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Fealty.
God, my run was like it was a 20-minute run, and it's not a mile in 20 minutes. It's really bad.
That's amazing that you did that. You should have been like, but you know what? Like you had the best attitude, and you just were like, no, I'm not handicapped. I'm gonna fucking run this.
I would have just
Here I was like, I'm fat as hell. I can't do anything. Help.
Fealty.
No, me and him, we ran together. He was huge, y'all. I remember he was so big. So he was just like, imagine the most largest person and the smallest person in school running at the same speed. It was so sad. And then the kids would run by us and they'd be like, yeah, Lila and Russell. And it was just like,
oh,
that's so sweet though.
Yeah, it was fucked up. I mean, I don't know. It was cool. He's
sad
living a
about
good
my
life
space
now.
buns.
He lost a bunch of weight. He looks so good, and he is living his best life. But he was so obese in middle school. I mean, just very large.
We're gonna watch this because this is what it made me think of.
Emirates Landmark Hotel, the Savoy.
Oh my God!
This
It's
is a very
Lila.
special
I love
year.
it.
for Guinness
Yes.
World Records. Not only is this our 20th Guinness World Records Day, but we're
so
beginning the
cute.
celebrations now.
Yeah,
for
that
its
was us.
70th
Tallest
anniversary.
woman,
How
the
best to
shortest
celebrate
woman.
to unite two of the most iconic.
The shortest woman is
records.
way better looking. Like I would absolutely pick to be the
Jyoti
shortest woman. Like
and
look how
Vanessa, the
beautiful
world's
she is.
shortest and tallest living.
The tallest
women.
woman looks
These
like a fucking
icons
ogre.
Are here to help us celebrate. Guinness
That
World Records is
ears
all
and the
about
schnoz are
celebrating
not helping
different
her.
Ooh, a tea cake.
races. And by
Yum.
bringing together these two unique women.
Did you hear her voice? She was like, "Hello." She sounds like
I
a
didn't
monster.
realize that was her voice.
Unique women.
Oh my god! One more time.
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
With very different perspectives. And by bringing together
Hold
these
on.
two unique women.
couldn't understand what she-
With very
What is she
different-
saying?
They should have had her on multiple pillows. They just have her on one. They should have her on 10 pillows.
Yeah, they don't even have like a booster
I
seat.
wonder
Like
how
what
tall
is?
she is, y'all.
She must be under 2 feet.
I'm
Yeah.
for sure.
She's like
She looks like a
doll.
baby.
Yeah.
She was an American Horror Story.
The
Really?
baby?
Yeah, she was
The little-
awesome.
Yeah, she was in a
so
fourth
good.
season. Yeah, she's just over 2 feet tall.
Wow.
2 feet, 0.7 minutes.
One of the joys of working at Guinness World Records is getting to meet record holders and also to
Wow.
be present at iconic moments
so
like this.
Look at her
Two of the
hands!
biggest
Ah!
names in record that come together. It's fascinating to watch them
Yeah.
interact, to chat,
I can hold you like a baby.
share their stories, to share gifts, which is a lovely thing.
I brought something for you from Chrissie. A little present.
It's a real privilege, really, to be in this position. So I'm very proud to be here today.
Oh, thank you so much.
The present is just like a cage, and she puts her. You're coming with me now.
Is this your book?
I can't stop
Oh
laughing
my
at her.
God. Thank you so much. I
She's
didn't know-
7'1".
Whoa.
That voice is not real. That oh my God.
It's probably no. All joking aside, it's probably very hard. Because how tall she is, and like.
Yeah.
I think both extremes are very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean to come off like I'm making fun of the handicapped. I know that is what it seems because that's kind of what I was doing. But
the voice.
no, it's probably very hard to find clothes, and it's probably harder to be the tall one, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like she actually needs a walker and or a wheelchair just because of her height. Like there isn't, like, and like that right there, kind of, that would be
Wow.
very difficult.
Yeah, it's probably
I think
hard.
there are pros and cons to each side.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you're that tall, at least you can reach everything.
Right.
When
You know
you're
when
that
it's raining.
tall, you can. If you're, I have a friend on tour that I room with, and she's 3 foot tall, and when we're on tour together, and we're in just like the hotel room, like she can't reach certain like light switches or the door latch or just different things in the bathroom, you know? It's like she'd have to, even to get on the bed is a little bit difficult. She'd have to get like one of the chairs and then climb up there, you know? And I remember I just wasn't thinking, and when we went to bed, I locked the top latch because we were in like a sketchy hotel, and I'm like, oh, I don't want someone coming in here. Then she was like, Lila, I'm locked in here. I can't get out at all because the latch is up there. You know? So and it's crazy because it's just like I'm short, but I didn't even think about that. And so it's kind of like a learning curve even for me. Some of the things that I take for granted, I'm like, it's even harder for her. Just can't even switching a light switch, you know?
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
then
like-
on the opposite side for this woman, it's like thinking about like being on an airplane or traveling.
Look how cute that picture is. That's so cute.
Yeah.
It is cute.
I mean, at least like there is an option when somebody like is growing too much. Like Tony Robbins has that giganticism condition, and he had some type of procedure done so that he would stop growing. So,
Tony
like,
Robbins has that?
Yeah, and so like that's an option. Now, granted, it's a medical procedure, so it's probably going to cost money, so not everybody has access to it, right? But like that is something that people can get to I don't know if they're like for this particular woman, I don't know if she was just supposed to naturally grow to 7'1", which she might not be able to get that because with Tony Robbins, like he wasn't going to stop growing. He was just going to keep on going. And so he had to stop it at some point. But I don't know the difference or like
all I know is that if I'm anywhere with my son and he's 6'4", and no matter where we are, I can like just scan above and find him.
Yeah.
And she is 6 inches taller than him. No, more than that. Like that's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like 9 inches taller than him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met this IG model, or she's a model, but when I was in Hollywood, and I think she's like 6'9" or 7 foot.
Whoa.
And she's
That's
gorgeous. We did like a shoot with her.
Wow.
But I come up to her leg. Like my height, my 4'6" is the length of her one leg.
You come up to her parking meter.
Yes.
Wow. That's really neat. Filthy says, congrats on 100K. Would love to hear the origin story of the YouTube and any things that surprised you over the years to 100K and most memorable moments.
That's a great question.
Oh, origin story was, I still was at my day job. I just started a podcast thinking I would do once a week and just interview other comedians. And then I just ended up really like expanding my view of like what I thought was possible. And during the pandemic, switched to like 4 times a week. And then when I was fired, I was like, okay, cool. I can do this like full time now. And memorable moments. Gosh. There's so many. Yeah. I liked the shows we did over the lockdown. I know that seemed kind of fun. We did like a bunch of shows called like Never Have I Ever. And it was like a real like random hodgepodge of people. Gosh, I don't know. Filthy. Meeting you. That's my answer.
I know some memorable moments. Smack my milk up.
Smack my milk. Oh, and I did a show with Keanu, and I was laughing so hard I couldn't get up. I was like laying down on the chair, and I was like an upside down turtle. I was like, I really can't get up.
Oh my God. I remember Frank was in the chat and he was like, This is how miscarriages happen.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna need to get the jaws of life to get me out of this chair. Love
because you're trying to
Courtney's
show your pants.
decolletage. Impressive. Now you have
thank
the
you.
lady with no name, but also Cam too high. Congrats, Chrissy. Thank you, Log. I feel lightheaded. I'm really hungry. This was fun. I think I have to go feed the bean.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for coming on,
Oh wait, I just had
girl.
another memory. The pizza.
The pizza, the Tampa pizza thing.
Yeah, when Ashton had a hole in her butt. The pizza night.
That was really fun.
That was a wild memory. I'm gonna have to go back down memory lane and see what else we can come.
That outfit
Or
too.
the bathroom zoo, the zoo bathroom line. Oh my god,
The
there's
wine at the bath. Oh my god, the zoo wine. Oh, that was great.
I might have. I was trying to like. I might have a bit of a clip of that, but yeah, she was so full of herself with her clipboard and her pen. You don't pay taxes. I pay taxes. So what? You know how to French braid. So do I.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a pregnant
Going
woman
good
drinking
one.
wine at the zoo. What
Yeah.
of it?
I'm pregnant while holding a can of rosé.
I can't.
Oh my god, amazing. Okay, but you have to feed the bean. You're getting lightheaded. So now is not the time for all this.
Hi, Lila and Courtney and Ashton. It was good to see you guys again.
Bye, guys.
Good night. It was good to see you all. Love you. Congratulations.
I love you all.
Chrissy.
Thank you,
Congrats,
Courtney.
Chrissy. 100K. Big
Thank you.
accomplishments.
Oh, thank you, Lila. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Ashton. You guys are the best. I love you all. Ooh, thank you to the chat. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Oh,
True.
More to come.
More to
And
come.
Pig's Own Blanket. Man, I'm starting to get
Pig's
flashes of
Own
so many
Blanket.
things.
Yeah, months. The Munty thing.
months.
Content
I have
Oh my
one
God.
question before
Content
you
house.
go.
Recording.
What was what was the point where it started getting like you hit a certain number and then it started getting easier and easier? Was there ever, or did it just
It's never felt easy.
YouTube likes to shadow ban
good
people
question.
who hold a certain what's the word opinion.
I have felt a major stifling, I think, probably ever since
Oh, yeah.
2021.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been crazy. But that's what
You
makes
still
it
did
so
it.
so incredible to celebrate, because you really earned it, because that's what them throttling you know.
Oh, and Chrissy, at one of my shows, I had somebody come up and said they watched some cast, and that's where they found me. And they literally came to the show because they saw a Facebook advertisement of the show and saw me on there. And they watched all of our stuff, and they were so excited.
That's
it was
really
really
cool.
cool. So
So they saw the night that guy got punched in the face.
I'm sure that was
That
a
was great.
night.
That was a great moment. That was fun.
Oh, so many memories.
And
I'm gonna have to.
for Eliza, I wouldn't have met any of you, so I still love Eliza for that. Eliza Blue, thank you.
Yes,
Oh my God, Eliza Blue. And that's exactly how we'll end this out.
Okay, gotta put our shoulders down.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye.
Bye.